Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good whatever it is, wherever the hell you are on this wonderful planet. And welcome to Friday Night Six Pack, aptly named because where we are, it's Friday night. So, how is everyone
only
today?
6 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good old US today, so I know slackers. You know what? That's exactly right, and we'll let them know that when they jump on. But yeah, so it's good to see everyone. So hello to those in the chat. So Raven, Godless Scummer, good to see you in there, Godless Scummer. We had a good chat on Daily Atheist the other day. It was Notches obviously in the chat, but I mean Notches here as well. So Stuttering Chris, bloody good to see you, mate. And a couple of milestones for Stuttering Chris on his channel lately. So big well done there. And there's ETC. There's Jay. He promises he'll be here, so he's working. He really needs to get a job that's actually a little bit more convenient to Australian hours. So,
and Scummer's going to join us.
Yeah, Scummer's going to join us, which will be great. So, how are we all? First of all, Nacho, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, not doing too bad. Just chilling, killing on a nice Friday night. I almost forgot what time it was.
And the most important question: what are you drinking tonight?
The shittiest stuff I can afford.
Oh, VB.
No, I can afford more than that.
Well, that's good.
Only a little bit. It's like only like, yeah, exactly.
It's not a bad drop. Not a bad drop. It's a bit of a strange one, but
better than nothing.
Yeah, only just. It's better than VB, better than Foster's. Okay, we can all agree.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which no one in Australia drinks, by the way.
No,
we know.
Hey Hans, how are you there? Good to see you in the chat.
Anyone drink? Anywhere?
Foster's?
Does anyone anywhere drink it?
No.
I don't know.
Maybe the UK.
Those
UK
international
people
people in the chat, if you drink Foster's, let us know so we can send our commiserations.
So we can
mock you. Thank you so much.
Mock you. I mean, it's the cheap. Oh, there was a rumor going around. We've got a beer here called Crown Lager, and the rumor was the Crown Lager, that was the good stuff, and whatever was left over got sent over to everywhere else in the world as Foster's. So whether that was true or not, I don't know, but it was a good rumor for a while. So all fun. Jen, how are you?
I'm knackered. That's Australian for tired.
Oh,
I'm knackered.
Bugged.
The views went up very, very quickly there, you know, with the whole Jen is knackered. So, big day?
Oh, yeah. Took my brother to the hospital this morning for his third operation with his kidney stones and stuff like that. Went well, though, so hopefully that's the last of them. And then get back from that and have to take my daughter to the doctor's surgery for 3 stitches in her arm. So
excellent.
I've had a busy day. And then I had to go back and pick Rob up from the hospital after the day surgery. So, yeah, I've been taxi and nursemaid all day.
Worst of all, Jen can't drink at the moment.
Yes, I can't. I just finished my antibiotics, so next week I can drink. So at the moment, I'm drinking Aruna.
Now, Jen, can you
actually? It's not. That's tap water. This is a reused bottle. So.
I need you to do me a huge favor, Jen, because as anyone who watches the channel knows, my mother tunes into this show, and the only reason she tunes in is because that Jen is just so entertaining. She really likes that Jen. So, can you give a big shout out to my mum?
Hi, Chris's mum. Love ya.
Now, Mama Atheist. Now, I'm just going to give props where it's due. It's 5:30 in the morning where you are.
Yes, it is. It's early.
And how are you going?
It's good. I tried, getting work done tonight, and it didn't work so well. But I'm here now, so I'm happy.
Excellent. So tonight, we've I like what
yeah, that's what I was giggling at.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I think alcohol-free beer would be better than Foster's. It's pretty bad. It's the whole have a Foster's thing. Let me tell you, we don't touch it. It's
If I was going to have an alcohol-free drink, that was fake alcohol. I'd probably have a wine that. I don't see the point. If it's not got alcohol in it, why not just drink water or cool drink or something?
Hi, Chris.
It is. Stuttering Chris. See, Amanda, you
Yes.
know that you're the new star, don't you?
Of course.
Yeah.
I've got to say,
You're taking the pressure off. That's what's good.
Why? Because I'm such a fuck up.
Oh,
You
yeah.
and me both.
hey, if you are, you're not the only one. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But it's great. Every time I mention that we've got Amanda Mama Atheist coming on a stream, all of a sudden up go the views. So I mean, I've got to say it's really, really good. And we've got some pretty cool stuff going on at the moment. So for anyone who missed it the other day, myself and Amanda, we're actually starting a new channel that we're working on together. That's designed for atheists who are kids or teens. So we thought that one thing we noticed was there was a big gap in the market or gap in the community with force of habit, because I talk marketing all day to people.
Just gave your whole game away.
That's true. You're going to make millions off YouTube. That's my big plan. You've all caught me out. Because as we all know, there's huge money in atheist YouTube.
Oh,
Massive.
so much money in it.
Yeah.
I mean, for those of you who don't know, Nacho is actually going to change his avatar to Scrooge McDuck and dive into the big piles of cash that he makes.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
No. So getting back to things that are, I guess we'll go sensible for a minute. So what we're doing is we're actually having some content that's good for teens, good for kids, because there's a lot of kids out there who are either from religious families but are atheists themselves, or kids who are in atheist families and are atheist, and they don't really have that connection. Things like Six Pack. We might be a little bit sensible now, but trust me, give it half an hour. We've got Jen here. It's going to get silly. So
Hey,
it's going to happen.
we've got Amanda here too. It's not just me.
Oh, I was getting to that. Don't you worry. Now, the cool thing is we've been
Sorry, Amanda.
throwing a few ideas around for the channel, and a little bit later on, we're actually going to announce the name of the channel that we're launching for youth. It's going to be very exciting, and I'm doing that just to make sure that we keep you all in. And no, it's not going to be 6 juice pack. We're aiming for a younger demographic, but not
Not that young.
No.
That's bloody good, though.
That's see.
Aw.
Got a lot of creativity in the community. And see, Danger, is he back? I mean, look, seriously, I think what we might all do is I think everyone we'll all mute, and we're just going to throw it over to Amanda, because the new star.
Please don't. I will crumble into nothingness. Plus, your mom would be pissed anyway.
No,
That's right. Saved by the scammer.
That's all right. Godless Scummer is here. How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I'm not bad. How you keeping?
Oh, mate, always doing good. How are things in the beautiful UK today?
They're drier than yesterday. We've been hit by a few storms and that over the last week or two. So, yeah, I've had an eventful couple of days. Obviously, I've just been signed off, so I've been spending a lot of time trying to build my channel. So I had Dick Dawson from the Shills on last night for a conversation, and then last night Validation Boy decided to come to my channel, and I actually challenged him to meet me on a neutral channel, and that if you want to run this bullshit that coronavirus is actually fake, I'm more than welcome to have a discussion with you on a neutral platform about that. Guess what happened? He pussed out.
They usually do.
You mean the wacky conspiracy theorist didn't back himself?
Exactly. Yeah.
Surely not. So how the hell does he come to the conclusion that coronavirus is a fake? Like, what?
I don't know. He believes it's a conspiracy to sell Corona beer, or at least when I say he believes that. Yeah, well, when I say he believes that, I think the guy's a Poe, in all honesty. But he obviously search his YouTube for anyone who's done response videos to him or whatever, and he came across me yesterday and decided to run his mouth in the chat and then puss out when I called him out. So
he's a hero.
Yeah.
Actually, I've got to say, I had a proud moment this week where a fairly well-known Australian journalist, he had a bit of a crack at another journalist online, and when I say well-known, I mean this is someone who really hasn't done anything for quite a while, but he just abuses anyone who disagrees with him. And I might have made a comment that I said, I wouldn't worry about him. He hasn't been relevant for 25 years. He actually went to the effort to send me a message calling me an insignificant pissant and telling me to fuck off before very quickly blocking me. It was he did the abuse me and then quickly block so I couldn't reply. I'm just like, man, what a hero. What a hero.
Oh, that's just rude.
That's all right. You know what? I got the screenshot and I've had a hell of a lot of fun with it. It's almost like a badge of honor. So it's look, he's definitely not my cup of tea. Some of you guys who are Aussies might like him, but Mike Carlton, not that Mike Carlton will be watching, but if you are, mate, you're an irrelevant fuckwit. So love you. But bit of a badge of honor. Now, I've accidentally missed something. I don't know why I'm asking this, but Amanda, Mama Atheist, what are you drinking tonight or today? Is it coffee?
No, I drank all my coffee already, so I just have water at the moment. I'm sorry.
Yay, water!
I'm on coffee.
You're on coffee. What time is it where you are, Scummer?
It is 10:45 a.m. Just coming up to.
There's two things I'd like to say before you move on to something, Chris. First of all,
hang on, very quickly. Perfect for me.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. First off, given what your conspiracy theorists faking out, the godless scammer, wouldn't it be nice to actually start a rumor that that the virus was a conspiracy by Campbell's to sell more chicken soup?
Yeah, that would make more sense.
That would be awesome if somebody has if someone has a alt account that they would like to pretend to be a conspiracy theorist and start that one. That would be fucking amazing because I'd love to see it come back.
I'd always thought if viruses are so good for marketing, I don't know why Coca-Cola didn't get on this a long time ago. So
yeah.
Well, apparently,
and the other one,
coronavirus apparently goes really well with Lyme disease.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that.
Just a twist of Lyme disease.
And hello to Easism Works, mate. You're popular already. You're out there.
And the other one is I want to have a little whinge about a thing that Neil the 604 Atheist posted today.
Uh-oh. All right,
I'll
so
share a
we're all going to
screen.
get quiet. Jen,
Okay.
it is all yours.
Post that. This is a...
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I accidentally dropped you out. Then I meant
Yeah,
to do.
I saw it.
I meant to do.
No, well, you don't make me full screen. You want... Yeah, thanks. Okay. Now, Neil posted this meme, and the meme's fine. It's cow horns that look like something, well, apart from Y equals cos X, look something like the equations that they're representing. Except Neil decided that the joke to go with this was calculus. That has nothing to do with calculus. That is geometry. And as a math aficionado, it fucking grinds my gears. If you're going to try and make an intelligent... If you're going to try... Shut up, Nacho. If you're going to try and make an intelligent joke, at least be intelligent about it. Now, I love you, Neil. You're absolutely awesome. But that's a colossal fuck up.
Given he
I can't believe we've actually got a match.
He works every day in chemistry, and I'm pretty sure he fucking knows his math.
Yeah, but I gotta give him shit.
So how about geometry?
Yeah, see, that's fine. Even if you did it about trig, because at least you have
Why did you get
cos
this
equation
started?
in
But
there.
then-
You already railed on about this for an hour
I did.
today.
I know, but I wanted to do it on the stream as well.
I know, but she's never going to stop.
So you got obviously got a big problem with mathematics.
I got a big problem with trying to be clever and then showing you not. And I expect better of Neil. He's a well-educated man. He should have known better.
So just to be clear, I mean last week
He's going to go really shitty at me.
last week on Six Pack we were talking about weird duck mating practices. This week it's about maths and maths crime.
Why is it always everyone's stream sometime has to talk about how ducks fuck? Like, I don't think I've ever been on a channel that hasn't talked about how ducks fuck. I'm not even kidding.
It's fucking
I'm
weird.
not kidding. It's like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. Well, I better talk about how ducks fuck.
But can I ask you, Nacho, have you covered it yet on yours?
It's been on mine several times, yeah.
I haven't.
We can
Like,
have
you
that
stream with enough,
first
you
video on
stream with
our
enough people, and it's going to come up pretty quickly. Like, trust me.
on the well,
I know Mary
what
talked
do you reckon,
about it.
Amanda, for the first video for our one for teens, we'll talk about the mating practices of the duck.
Well, then we can have Notch on for, the expert opinion on it. How about that?
We are only
Yeah.
doing mating practices of the duck on here if Ring's on with us and he does an impersonation of why can't I remember his name?
Dr. Oven.
The guy who does the wildlife shows.
Attenborough.
Dude.
Attenborough.
Attenborough.
Attenborough, that's him.
Easy,
Thank you very much.
easy. All you need to do is go and look at the wild gazelles. They're having sex. That's it. So long as you can say they're having sex, you got
Yeah, I've heard much better ones.
yeah.
I prefer
I can beat
Frank.
Ring. I mean, Ring is the man when it
Yeah,
comes.
Ring
to,
is great at doing these.
or as I like to call him, Mr. Hissy.
Don't you hissy, Mallard's Law.
Yeah. So a big hello to Danger Hissy as well. I don't know if I said hello there, and Doorknob Head. Excellent. Doorknob's Head. Whenever Doorknob Head here is when we get really, really interesting comments in the chat. So
Yeah.
that's always fun. Yeah. So I'm going to be up front. I've had a real shit day. I had a rotten day, and I put
You
some
did.
stuff in the chat, and I absolutely wanted to punch walls, headbutt walls, and really probably strangle a few people. But I then went to a fundraiser that was I've got a friend who owns a pub, which is terrible. It's really, really bad when you got a friend who owns a pub. They had a fundraiser.
I thought you were saying the pub was terrible.
Yeah, I kind of
no.
thought that too, actually.
Irish pub, awesome,
Oh,
fantastic.
jeez.
Yeah. My mate owns it, so I'm feeling pretty good. But I'll be honest, I had my 6-pack probably about an hour ago, and I'm on to the second 6-pack now. So if at any point I sound incoherent, or if I sound if it sounds like it's
Pretty sure
11:30,
that was earlier already.
9:30, yeah, look, it's always going to be an interesting one tonight. So I'll apologise for that straight up. I don't know how I'll be in 2 hours, but you know what? Today I want to talk about, I guess, the nice thing about being in the community and how the community, when you do have a rough day, will support you. And I did vent today, and I didn't vent with the intention of talking about this, and I'm not going to cover too much in here, but I did have an event today, and I got a lot of support from the community. And I just want to say how nice that was to actually, to be able to vent and have people not say, we'll pray for you.
Good for you. I knew that was coming.
So what I want to ask you is, why did none of you guys pray for me? I'm looking at
Because
you,
fuck
Jen.
you, that's why.
I don't think my words would be accepted by God. So, sorry.
I've already prayed to Satan too much this week. I can't overdo it.
I was going to say, I talk to myself enough.
Exactly.
I love it.
Although,
So-
to be perfectly honest, talking to yourself is way more productive than praying.
Oh, fuck
yeah.
I get shit done.
Well, It's actually one of the same, really.
Sorry? No.
It's one of the same things.
When you're talking with yourself, you are trying to answer those questions that you're asking
Look,
when you're talking to
no.
yourself.
See,
When you pray to God,
I
you're not
work-
trying to answer anything. You're hoping that some supernatural being is going to answer shit for you.
But the
It's
thing
way
is,
less
I work for myself, and so when I'm talking to myself, I'm actually having a staff meeting. Leave me the fuck alone.
So Dawn Head, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really quickly flick you my address, mate. If you're free for the next half hour, that'd be great.
Well,
He's got space under his desk.
Oh, hang on,
yeah.
He's confused. He's confused. He just meant a hand, of course. Of course. And Hissy, which of your gods to send after the people who are misbehaving? I think we need a real vengeful god. You know, probably the most evil god out there. So I'm thinking the god of the Bible.
I was going to say God then.
Yeah, probably the worst of the worst. I mean, he gets cranky
He's
and
got the
jealous.
job down already.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
kinda
Zeus
dick,
is
though.
pretty bad.
Oh,
Zeus
it's fine.
screwed his own sister, then tore his own child out of her womb and ate it. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
It is, yet the God of the Bible is still probably worse. Yay, Jesus. So, one thing, there's been some interesting stuff going on Twitter lately, and Jen, you've had a bit of fun with a Catholic, I believe. Do you want to?
Oh,
let us
not
know
so
what-
much fun with a Catholic. I made a joke about.
Wait, you're not a priest, are you?
No.
Wait, was this the
Sorry.
same guy that
Sorry.
the same guy that was after me, Jen?
Oh no, that was Ron who was after Mara originally, wasn't it?
No,
Yeah.
no, me yesterday.
Oh, you yesterday? No, I haven't had any follow up with him. I did respond to him, but he didn't. He
Okay.
ignored me.
There's
Um,
too many Catholics. I don't know.
no. I think Chris is talking about the joke I made, and then what's happening on that thread. Is that right, Chris?
Yeah, I've just seen notifications all day, and I haven't
Yeah, so have
gotten
I.
to look at it yet. But it looks interesting.
I made a
so-
joke, and I'm sure most people have seen it, about how Jesus, according to Catholics, the communion bread actually becomes the body of Jesus. And Catholics are only allowed to have sex with somebody they marry. And of course, nuns are called the bride of Christ. So does that mean that they are allowed to be intimate with breadsticks, basically, or loaves of bread? Because it kind of makes sense. Or as long as it's consecrated breads, I assume. But I didn't actually put that in the joke. And then I added later that I added on it that the holy oil, we know what the holy oil is used for now. But at the moment, that thread is being retweeted by a shit ton of Catholics and a shit ton of Muslims. And I'm just hoping beyond all hope that they both get in that thread and start arguing with each other, because that would be epic. And I would love that to happen.
That would definitely be.
So keep an eye on that thread, everyone, because make a comment in it so you can see what happens later, because it could get really, really interesting. So far, only one Catholic has commented on it, but the way it's been retweeted, I would not be surprised if it goes shit crazy.
You need to tag Dean Esme in that thread. He wants some reaction.
Yeah, you're welcome to tag whoever you want into.
Yeah.
I'm not touching it again for a bit. I might respond to a few people just to keep it going, but I'm mostly going to watch and see what happens, because it just looks really interesting.
So I've got to say, Twitter lately has been a hell of a lot of fun. There's been some real crazies popping out, and I don't know if it's because we're getting more attention or if we're just finding the right threads, but I'm noticing a lot of weird shit on Twitter lately. How about you guys?
I still call the craziest with the satanic Illuminati guy, and he followed me for days. So
Now, elaborate for everyone who missed that one.
it was a couple of weeks ago. I don't even remember what started this thing, but he was nuts. He was absolutely nuts, and he kept going on and on about how, the satanic Illuminati were going to drag all atheists to hell and stuff. I don't fucking know. It was insane.
Yeah, he was in your mentions for ages.
He wouldn't stop.
Yeah, it was completely nuts. It was hilarious.
I must have told him to up his meds like 4 times, and he just ignored me. So
I mean, we thought Ron was a little bit nuts, but Ron was just a bad apologist. This guy is, yeah. I think you're right. He was off his meds. He was just crazy.
I think Ron was more than a bad apologist. I think Ron was a genuine fuckwit. I'm actually thinking Ron.
Oh, yeah, I agree with you. He was a bigoted fuckwit. To add to that, that's beside the point. And
Wait,
how he
Mitch.
didn't get a ban for that, I don't know.
Jen,
Yeah, that baffled me.
look at Nacho's thing.
What's up?
Angel did that.
Badass motherfuckers right
Oh,
there.
Angel did that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Angel.
Angel.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
That's
Okay,
Nero on the
this-
left
Joker
and
is-
Nacho on the right. Yeah. So
Oh, Angel only plays on
I'll
his
zoom out
Xbox,
if you
doesn't he?
want. Sweet.
For a PlayStation or something. He doesn't play on PC.
yeah, he just plays on the PlayStation.
That's a frustrating. Does he play Battlefront? Star Wars Battlefront?
Yeah, we play that all the time.
Yeah, it's a shame you're not playing it on PC. I'd join him in a game. I like it. It's good fun.
And he really wants the PC version, but we just haven't gotten it yet. But yeah, thank you for bringing that up,
It's
Nacho.
only
That
$10
was
at
really
the
sweet.
moment. It's like
Really?
$10 to buy it on PC. Yeah, it's really cheap.
Okay, I'll have to do that.
So that was a nice moment where a mother got to show off her son's drawings.
I did. That was very
Oh,
sweet.
hell
Thank you,
yeah.
today.
And it's awesome.
There's
It's good.
there's a Star Wars tabletop game that you can collect all the different miniatures for, and you
Yeah,
buy them in
X-Wing.
box sets. Sorry,
X-Wing.
is that what it's called? Yeah, I've only seen it. Didn't know what it was called. It's really good. You'd probably really like that too.
Yeah.
I was
you
going
would.
to say trust the nerd on that stuff.
Yeah.
I haven't played it. I've only seen it played. So, but yeah, it looks really interesting. If I tried to play it here, the cats would destroy everything.
Oh, and if you notice, he put their unit as the 901st because Australia became a country in 1901. That's what he told me. That's right?
Australia's always
That
been
was
a country.
when.
know
What?
You
You know what?
No, that was when our
Australian-
centenary is. Yes.
No.
That's-
No.
Isn't it?
That's
right.
Federation.
We
Federation.
became a country on the
Federation.
5th of January 1901.
I was right, and you were wrong.
Yeah, the
about
well,
something.
centenary for the Federation.
Yeah, but I mean,
The
Australia
centenary's
was a
100
country
year
before
Yeah,
then. You don't just
Yeah.
become countries because of Federation.
No, but that's what.
Geographically
that's what
speaking, Australia was
le-
already a country.
No, but that's what
No.
legally joined us as a country, as a whole of
Yes,
state,
I
joined
agree with
states
you.
and territories and stuff like that. So that is technically when it became a country.
From
Yeah.
legal
That's-
perspective.
That's when
But
Australia.
before then, it wasn't, classified that way in any way. So,
No. Prior to
we
that, New South Wales, Queensland were all separate colonies of Britain.
Yeah. And
But Australia itself is still a country. Even
It is-
even if the different states were actually formed independent countries as well, Australia would. Oh no, it'd still be a continent. Wouldn't
no.
it? Yeah, I'll
There
shut
you
up.
go.
I will go back to my corner because I'm a fucking idiot.
You had a moment there. You were doing really well this whole
I
stream until then.
was until I realized how much I'd fucked that up.
well, we've always got.
Hey, I fucked up too. I said centenary instead of federation. So what are you going to do?
Yeah. Okay. It would
I was
still
gonna-
be Australia, but it wouldn't be a country. You are quite right.
I was going to say that one of the jokes we've always got here is like obviously if you know Australia's history that originally we sent a lot of our convicts out there. I think Australia got more than enough revenge with sending Rolf Harris over to Britain. So
You know
Oh,
the
yeah.
worst part about that
No,
fuck up
no.
with me having a go at Neil earlier, he has now more than enough ammunition to have a go back at me. Because Jen
Well,
doesn't know what the difference is between a country and a fucking
I was kind
continent.
of, I was kind of funny. Like the people are going about, like the UK sent over all their criminals and stuff, and that's a great joke. Except the fact that like we're a really rich country.
yeah,
Like y'all just gave a huge amount of land of the world and so much resources to a bunch of criminals. Who's the idiot? Like who's really laughing?
Exactly,
You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I kind of feel bad too because, in all honesty, like the England and the UK and all that, it's kind of a very small area. Like, and they didn't exactly anticipate it being this big over here. So yeah, I don't know. Fucking hell, what a shame. For
Funnily
for
enough,
the UK.
for those who are not in Australia or England, we have a we'll call it a loving phrase. We call the English here pommies, and the reason is because
Definitely
when they came out from the UK as convicts, they had POME on it, which was prisoner of Mother England. So what I reckon is the English are actually still the prisoners of Mother England because we're here in tropical paradise.
Oh,
They might argue that.
oh,
I've heard Americans argue that we are not in a tropical paradise because of all the fucking things that can kill us.
what the hell? But they've got fucking bears.
You
I
can,
know.
no, you can run away
More
from a
people
bear.
worry about in the US than there is Australia.
You guys live on Death Island, I'm telling you.
I love the way you guys think that, but you've got rattlers and other very poisonous snakes. You've got as many
Yeah,
poisonous
ones that are no
spiders.
anti-venom. Almost
You have
everything
fucking
here has
bears
anti-venom.
and large cats.
And you got alligators
I mean-
almost as big as our crocodiles.
Crocodiles,
So it's like,
yeah.
you know.
What have we got that
We-
you guys haven't got plus extra?
We
Spiders.
do have the drop
Yeah.
bears.
Yeah.
We've got the
But
No,
drop
our
drop
reference-
bear.
I was going to say though, even the cute looking animals in Australia, like koalas, they can be quite vicious. People don't realise that.
Oh yeah.
Hugging
Yeah, when
them
they pop
unless
out of
they're
the tree and they
like,
claw your eyes
yeah.
out, they are nasty.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I meant.
You're right.
Yeah,
The
that's right.
opossums in the US can tear your fucking skin off. So, and raccoons are vicious little shits.
And don't forget, in the UK, they have the badger.
Yeah.
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 They're nasty.
I mean, you think how Badger is a nasty prick. How wish he was
Yeah,
in the
well-
chat for that.
I know. I wish
Yeah,
he's
well-
like just waking up and he pops in like.
We don't quite have so many of them now. Since a few years ago, the government decided to cull a lot of them. So
Oh,
yeah,
well, I
Very
mean,
wise. They're very nasty, those badgers. And Raven is absolutely right. The saltwater crocodiles are a hell of a lot more aggressive and dangerous than the alligators. Like,
No, that's
saltwater
true.
Crocodiles
That's true.
would fucking
That is
own
true.
an alligator.
yeah, that's no doubt there.
But
Like,
most of the
it's-
salties don't actually live right where all the people are. You know.
Yeah, no, well,
you're not
no. See, Jen, the difference here is we as Australians aren't stupid enough to put all of our mass population right where all the, human eating fucking crocodiles are, as opposed to like Florida or wherever the fuck, where they're just like, hey, let's put amusement parks in one of the biggest cities and,
Yeah.
all the old people, send them there.
You have heard of Townsville, haven't you?
Is
Hey,
there
by the
a
way,
You
I
gotta
know a
feed
lot
five
of
when you
people in
don't-
Florida.
Yeah, you gotta feed the alligators something.
Got something to eat, the old people and Disney park kids or whatever.
Yeah.
God.
and
And
that's,
chicks in bikini in Miami, maybe. I don't know.
yeah, that's also looking at the.
Sorry, Amanda. I know all the worst.
And I'm
all the
alone
worst
here.
there.
I'm the only American here right now. In the
Jail joint.
I don't
God.
think
You're honorary Australian while you're here.
Yeah, you're an Aussie now. You're one of us, all right?
I'll take it. I don't want to live here anymore anyway.
It's the same,
Oh,
like it's the same as the way we shit on the Kiwis. Like we shit on them, of course, but if anyone mistakes that for a lack of love, then they're mistaken.
Okay.
Kiwis.
Yeah.
Oh. We hate them.
The Kiwis? Yes.
Oh, they're
Hey,
horrible.
It's like it's the brotherly or sibling, thing where it's you have a love-hate relationship.
Do you know that the Kiwis? How's this for interesting? So, in 1901 in Federation, that no one else apart from Angel knew about, New Zealand was actually meant to join the provision. The actual the Declaration of Federation has New Zealand in it, but doesn't have Western Australia.
It's all right.
Yeah, because fuck them.
Yeah, because
Well, I
New
mean,
Zealand.
there was debate whether WA would actually join the Federation because a lot of West Australians didn't want to. We wanted to be our own separate country, but
Yeah.
it was the Goldfields that voted it in.
And it's been
No, it wasn't.
isn't it still relatively well voted? Like, it wasn't a couple decade ago that it was last voted for as well, and it just didn't.
Oh
make
no,
it
no!
or something
It's
like
been
that?
brought up numerous times that it's
We've
been brought up
we've
numerous
talked
times in
about it.
published newspapers. We've never actually voted on seceding.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I don't
Yeah.
think it would happen anyway. I think
No,
it would be
yeah, I
too
didn't-
hard.
Western
Wow.
Australia was actually the only one of the states or colonies at the time that didn't get to vote on whether they were going to join federation. The politicians made the decision and pushed them in because, like Jen was saying, the actual West Australians had no interest in joining Australia, but there was enough people working in the goldfield that went, well, we'll just form our own state. So there would have been
that was basically
a
what happened.
mineral-rich state that basically excluded Perth and Fremantle.
The rest of WA.
Yeah.
So the smaller part of the population, but the richest part at the time, we're going to join, and the rest is so basically WA was dragged kicking and screaming, and a lot of West Australians resented that and have across several generations. I don't think there's that big a push anymore. People my generation just really couldn't give a shit. But even my parents were a bit like, we probably did the wrong thing, so that's just my parents.
I'm curious, what rugby game are you talking about, Chris? Because
You must be watching American football. Isn't that called rugby too? Rugby union or something bullshit? No, it's not union. It's like, no, that's gridiron, isn't it?
Yeah, but
gridiron. Yeah.
Because
But had West Australia not joined?
So Chris is
Yeah, Chris is. He's American.
Well,
He's I think only one time slot or whatever behind me. Time zone. That's the word. Shut up.
Because I don't even know what rugby game it'd be on. I mean, the real rugby hasn't, which is rugby league, hasn't started
Chicago.
yet. So.
Yeah, okay, that's a place. That doesn't tell us. Chicago. Wait.
Wait, you seriously don't know what Chicago is?
No,
we know
I'm telling you.
We're just
that's a place. I want to know what the game is.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Jesus Christ.
Is he saying it's the worst rugby game he ever saw because he's actually watching Gridiron?
Chicago and San Francisco. Okay, so apparently rugby is getting popular there.
Oh God,
We just
that's
absorbed the rest of the world stuff.
It's an interesting thing though, Chris. Had WA not joined and been a separate country, we would have been playing. Australian rules football would have ended up being an international sport.
Well, it kind of is. I mean,
It kind of is, yes, but at least you would have had two countries that were actually decent at it that could have played each other.
Well,
and imagine
it would have been everyone else.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
It would never have worked. I mean, financially, I think WA would have been screwed in the long run, despite all the resources over here. So,
now Art asks a very interesting question: are you a Dragons guy, Chris? I'm going to answer that in the only way I know how. Yes.
That's. Like I said, I don't really care about sport.
Sport?
I mean, I care
What
about
is sport?
participation in it. I don't care about watching other people play because I get bored of it really, really quickly.
Oh, see, I love it. I can't get enough.
I don't mind watching the occasional cricket game if it's a social thing. Like you've got a few, like if you've got family together and they're all watching a game and we can have a barbecue and because I enjoy the social aspect then. And I guess I can't do that with any of the footballs because they're all over too quickly and I find that really fucking boring and the guys really shit me off.
Over too quickly.
It's over too quickly and the guys really shit her off. So tell us more, Jen.
Guys watching football is really fucking annoying. I don't know if Amanda can agree with me with that, but
so you don't like footballers because they finished too quickly, just to be clear?
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty much all athletes so.
Oh, come on.
Steroids will do
you'd have to
things
say
to them.
Falau was a premature ejaculator.
Well, yeah,
Jesus.
that's obvious.
Oh, Art, you and me are going to be very, very good friends. If that's a yay for the Dragons, mate, that is a big win. I've just got my membership through, so yes, that's fantastic. See, everyone says nasty things about Art, especially Jen. Jen says lots of nasty things about Art, but
I do not say anything
Nasty things about art. How dare you, Jen?
why would you say nasty things about Art? I mean, we all love it.
Fuck off.
Look at
I've
it. Now she's
never
saying
said
nasty
anything
things about me. What a
Yeah, well-
terrible person, Jen.
Oh, no,
You
everyone
gotta
says nasty
accuse
things
me of
about
being
Art.
nasty to Art. I love Art. He's awesome. I couldn't give a
Absolutely.
shit about your dragons.
Yeah, go
Take it
imagine
back,
those
take it
dragons.
back.
Ba-dum-tsh.
And what do we got here? We've got notice how Stormtrooper Notjar is standing behind Stormtrooper Navadia. Good thing Notjar knows his place.
He purposely made her bigger than him. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Oh, yeah.
and Art wants to know, Jen, why are you so nasty?
I'm not nasty. I'm lovely.
No, we can't say nasty. You know what? I need to be careful here because if I say nasty things about Jen, I've got my mother to deal with,
Yeah.
and that's not
Yeah.
fun. When
Well,
you're
I'll
in your
say
late
the nasty
30s,
stuff about Jen.
we'll
I'll
do
take that hit.
That's right. I'll just say nasty
Not on
stuff
the
back.
show.
I mean, Nico already says I have the best insults.
Yeah.
You and Nick, I had to turn notifications off the other day because that was getting a little bit too.
Nico's adorable. I love her. She's amazing.
I was like, can you guys get your own chat room? This is getting weird.
Oh, we've done
Yeah.
that before.
For a little while it was. I was gonna ask if you wanted your own room, but
She's
it was insane flirting to a
It
whole
was.
level. It was if
You know,
there was
we only took it like that to annoy you guys.
if there was a dry hump of flirting, you guys were dry hump flirting.
yeah.
It was there. It was there.
Oh,
It was but you know, it's all fun.
she's good fun. Shit. I love Nico. She is so much fun. It's good when we can get her into streams and stuff. So. Scammer's
Absolutely.
back. Can
Yeah.
you improve the tone? Because I think we've already crawled into the sewer. We need to find a way out.
There's no way I
take
can
that
improve
long.
the tone of any conversation. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I had a bit of this like Wi-Fi issue there for a minute. It just sort of had a funny 5 minutes. So
Well, that's all right. I mean, we were a bit worried. We thought we might have insulted you with all the English jokes, but you'll be happy to know we're picking on Americans now.
Yeah.
that's
thanks.
fine. You know, you gotta pick away. Hey, I'll be the first. I'll be first to rag on fellow Brits. Believe me. So
Mary, if
actually
you're going
quite
to
funny,
enter
when we were on the
Notcher,
stream
so
the
you
other
better
day.
use lots of lubricant. Oh, that wasn't what she meant. Sorry.
Hang on. Oh yes. Yeah, so we will be joined by Navadia soon,
hey,
and Nacho. Yeah, get ready for it. Get ready for it. So it was quite funny. Myself and Godless Scummer were on a stream on the Daily Atheist the other day together, and it was quite interesting because we just got chatting. We got chatting sports and Australia, UK, and poor Chris Mallard, who hosts it, he had this confused look on his face, and he kept going, So maybe we should not talk about Australian stuff. And we're like, no, well, this is English stuff. Maybe let's talk American. I was like, okay. It was a little bit frustrating for him, I think, but the audience liked it, I think, so that was a good thing. But one thing that's interesting, our football teams are on the same points and for and against Scummer. So
yeah.
unless anything,
Yeah.
So you both go for different soccer teams.
Yeah, I support Southampton, which is actually kind of where the Scummer thing comes from, because our local rivals, Portsmouth, call us Scummers. So I just decided to, I'll own it, you know.
why not? And actually, one thing I've noticed is it seems as though you're a bit of a wrestling fan too, or you tweet a lot of wrestling.
For my sin, for my sins, yes. You know, sorry, it's just something I've never quite grown out of. I don't know why.
So the big question is, who wins at WrestleMania?
Do you know, I've not even been following it in that enough really to know even who's sort of main eventing. I know that Scottish guy won the Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre, but I don't really follow it as much as I sort of used to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right. I'm actually thinking of doing a Watch WrestleMania reaction live stream with a few people where we all just watch it and just kind of talk about it while we're watching it. So that could be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
One thing I am going to do, because there's a lot of talk about rugby and rugby league and Australian sports. I'm actually going to get some reaction videos with a few of the Americans watching, proper football. So we
Yeah,
You mean
I didn't. Yeah.
pansy football, ones where you don't have to, ones where people are brave enough not to have to wear shit tons of pads.
yeah,
Yeah,
Especially-
see, this is where I made.
bang.
I'm not going where I was going.
This is where I made the mistake. This is where I made the mistake the other day, actually, when I was trying to clarify for some of the Americans watching Daily Atheist, like that, about the difference between, like you say, rugby league and American football and the pads. Unfortunately, I name dropped the wrong team, and Chris took me to task on that, didn't you?
Oh yeah,
So-
You mentioned one of the enemies, the Brisbane Broncos, and that's a naughty word. We
Also, it's just the
Yeah.
first one that sprung to mind for some
Hey, the
reason.
Broncos.
What was that? Sorry, Nacho. What was that?
Hey, the Broncos.
Was that boo?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
a fucking ghost.
Yeah.
Okay. All I heard was I don't know. I heard the Broncos.
But you say, because you were a bit worried when you sort of heard a certain headline and then found out it was due to rugby league in Europe. Someone Catalans have just recently signed. So
Yeah. So being a Dragon supporter and our
Thank
good
Chris.
friend of the channel, Israel Folau, who we all I know Jen's big Izzy
Oh,
fan.
that cunt.
Yeah, it's not as big. I don't know. I don't know who's the bigger.
how do you really feel about him, Jen?
I've already said
Put a
how
bit
I
more
feel
slang
about
into it.
it.
Oh, that cunt.
Yeah, that's what I said. I rarely say that word. I reserve it for people who really, really piss me off, and he's one of them.
Well,
Probably
there
say
was
it
a
too much. So
headline basically read
What was that,
Folau
Amanda?
to the Dragons.
I said I
And-
probably say it too much. So
Yeah, so the headline was Folau signs with the Dragons, to which I've just gone, you've got to be fucking kidding me. And I was getting ready to make some phone calls and really sort of go, no, this is not going to happen. But then as you click on the story, it's the Catalan Dragons in France. It's like, oh, that doesn't even count. Super League's not football.
No, it's there's the difference between. I mean, the difference is night and day between the Super League and the NRL. It's just there's just no comparison in the quality.
Oh, no, the NRL's miles ahead.
Yeah,
As far as look, the Super League's okay, but it's kind of where all the Aussies go to retire or when they can't.
yeah, pretty much. It's
And that's not an insult. That's the reality.
That's
of it.
that's just the reality of where Australian rugby league is compared to in the UK. I mean, because it's mainly the UK. I know there are teams like Catalans, or so we call it European Super League, but the difference is night and day. I mean, I remember when the Super League sort of started in it, because for about a year, some of the Australian teams joined Super League, and this is like Murdoch's great idea that it was going to be some great global league or something, and then but that didn't last long.
I'm watching viewers drop off as we talk about
Yeah.
Australian, but this is funny.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the great Super League war. But look, let's talk about some more interesting things, and we have had a lot of weird ass religious trolls recently on mainly on Twitter. I mean, that's where most of us are. I mean, I get some on Facebook, but I don't want to dox myself by putting any of that out there. So, Jen, we mentioned your Catholics before. You've had some interesting ones though too, haven't you, Mama Atheist?
few. I don't always make people very happy on Twitter, so
You're getting the good ones. So give us who's your nut job of the week?
the Catholic guy, the homophobe that said, well, what if, the Bible is right and homosexuality is wrong or some bullshit like that. And that was kind of fucked up. So I got a little upset.
I retweeted him and said that he basically did Pascal's wager
Yeah,
on
he did.
homosexuality. I'm like, what?
I couldn't help myself. I had
Make
to
a
throw
really
it on
bad piece of apologetics and throw homosexuality in there too. Yay!
I had to throw in the what if the Hindus are right and you've really upset Lord Ganesha, you should probably,
Yeah.
Hindu
Exactly.
just in case. So
So that was
Didn't-
my worst guy.
I mostly still think Pascal's wage is a good
Okay.
argument, you know.
Jay.
Hey, Jay.
And Jay, how the hell are you, mate?
I'm good. Got the weekend off, so I'm happy.
Excellent. And just to keep it consistent, what are you drinking?
Jack and Coke.
Ooh.
Good.
Oh, I wish.
Good man.
Ah, damn you, Jay.
That was a great presentation as well. The way you just brought it out. Great
I
review.
had
I
a
think.
big Jack and Coke too. I
Mhm.
love it.
Mm.
Now I
Very
want
much.
some. Oh, this is not fair.
Oh yeah,
That's a real glass.
I'm prepared today. I missed last week. I had to deal with orange juice last week, so I'm good. I'm doing much better today.
Yeah, you've been a bit sick the last few weeks, haven't you?
Yeah, Raven's sick right now too, and it's going around at work, and it's been miserable.
Oh, you made
And
Raven.
how did the rest of your anniversary stream go?
Oh, it was fun. I spent God, was it 2 hours with me and Dave and Hissy talk about who speaks a better English?
And the conclusion was Australians, yeah.
Well, they think the English think they speak better English. Of course, I know better. Americans speak better English. Australians are in the middle.
Well, at least we
Right.
made
Okay.
We would speak the best English, but we've got Geordies that just bring us down a hole. You know, they just drag us all down.
You've also got the Welsh.
The Welsh
Well,
aren't
they've
really
got their own
English.
language, though, as well. That's the Welsh.
They
so-
do.
Yeah, I was
All
gonna,
those
yeah.
fucking
I'll say
vowels.
you're,
I mean,
you're insulted to the Geordies as a Newcastle United supporter.
Yeah, I thought I'd get that one in there.
Sorry. Newcastle United is my team in the
Nice.
Premier League, but my actual team is a little team called Scunthorpe.
Okay, yeah.
So the mighty Iron,
Scunthorpe United, yeah.
Scunthorpe United,
Yeah.
and the reason that that we support, or I support Scunthorpe, is a few years ago, myself and a few friends were looking for a team to follow. You know, we could all get into, and we decided we weren't going to go for one of the bigger teams. We wanted to find the crappiest team we could, and we were looking through the leagues. And
I know where you're going with this. Sorry.
one of my mates made the comment, Scunthorpe. He went, if that S was silent, they would be Cunthorpe. They're the only team with cunt in it, and that was it. We're all just like, that's our team. That is absolutely our team. So that's how we determined that Scunthorpe was our team. So, you know, the strange things that blokes in their 20s do, which was a long time ago, I might add.
Raven says she's got the coronavirus.
is that
we'll
because
get
she's drinking Coronas?
Yeah, give us some Lyme disease to go with it, and she'll be
Yeah.
right. Or matches. So, Jay, what's been going on in your week? You had a obviously the big stream, the anniversary stream. So, do you want to sort of talk about that for everyone who watches this watches you anyway? But just humour me.
It was fun. A bunch of people showed up at the beginning. You know, I didn't expect a whole lot, being it was Sunday night. When I did set it up, I figured, all right, Sunday 6 o'clock, not a whole lot going on. Unbeknownst to me, everybody and their mother decided Sunday at 6 o'clock was a good idea to stream. There was like 6 different streams going on just from my subscription list. Huh? You know, so it was like, yeah, whatever. But I enjoyed myself. I had fun. A lot of people showed up, and yeah, then nice conversation with Dave and Hissy, and then at the end, Math Pig came on. So it went like 4.5 hours.
That's always good.
Oh, so I only made a third of it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry. You would pick a Monday morning. It was a dreadful time for me.
Yeah. Well, I had to do it on my anniversary date. You know, we took the day off and everything. So.
No, that's fine. Mero!
Hello. Nice to have a friend.
About time.
I'm sorry, I
Hello.
have to work.
Aww.
You should
Now,
be
I've just dropped Amanda out, but I think Amanda's disappeared for a bit anyway. So we might do a rotate through people at some point.
That's cool.
But yeah, all fun.
Yeah,
What's
sorry I'm
happening,
late,
Mara?
by the way.
Oh,
Not a
that's-
lot,
that's
just finished work and stuff. Yeah. What about you? How's shit? Sorry. Not that
Well,
swearing is a problem.
we briefly spoke about duck sex. Then we were talking about strange people on the internet, and yeah, Nacho
Oh,
was there, so it was all fun.
oh! I have a strange person on the internet.
Oh,
I got a very interesting. I didn't make it very loud because I didn't want the person to see that I've done. I didn't want to dox someone about it, but I got a message request from someone. And it says, "Hey babe, smiley face. I'm so glad I found you on YouTube today. I will be brief about my fetish. I was raised in a Pentecostal church at an early age, and I found out I like girls who spoke in tongues. I had a few cute girls who went to my church who spoke in tongues. I always got very hard when they were overcome by this. There were some certain parts of your speaking in tongues video that I thought was really hot. I loved when you moved your tongue up and down really fast in a flickering way. Could you make me a custom video if I gave you a script of what I would like to say and do? Thanks.
Wow.
Less than 3." That was
Hey,
yesterday.
Navadia,
and-
look, I said I'm sorry, okay? I won't send you another message like that.
I'm actually very happy that I didn't
Oh,
grow
that's
up in
priceless.
Pentecostal circles, but I noticed Vagrant Sam's not here tonight.
Yeah.
He's out and about.
He did pop into the chat quickly and said
He
hello.
did. And they say okay.
I'm trying to scroll up. It was a while ago.
How do you respond to something like that? I mean, because that's weird
Well,
as fuck.
I know. Well, I didn't.
Did you block?
No, I haven't, because I'm like, I'm just not going to even interact.
Interact, yeah.
Anyway, he sent me in this morning. He said, "Could you make me a short speaking in tongues video if I told you what I wanted?" And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to respond to this at all. Full stop. Just not going to do it. I'm just going to see how long it takes until he starts going, "Why the fuck are you?" Yeah.
We could have some fun. You could say,
Yeah. So it's
yeah,
just,
and here's the video.
yeah,
We can have
interesting thing.
Yeah, that would be really cool. You should
Yeah,
ask him.
I'd
I won't do
suggested
it, but I got a
that.
friend who'll do it for you. And then
Yeah.
you find out what
Yeah.
he wants and you get Chris to do it.
See, they've got
that would be funny.
I reckon that's a great idea.
Yeah, that would be hilarious.
we might
And
get a
post
message
it on your
back.
channel.
That was fun as fuck and more.
But now we've just given away the
Maybe
plot.
that's not in 3D, Mero, because that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's true.
Little cutie.
It
Yeah.
baffles me
He got
that people
himself-
don't do like that.
What happened?
Might be a million presidential candidate. No, I don't think so.
No Bloomberg.
Pardon?
Oh, Trump.
Well, he's not really a candidate. He's a
Yeah,
Dem-
even still, I'd be
He's-
like, no.
Yeah.
he's-
I mean,
he's delicious.
and Mero's frozen. Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm frozen.
We got Mara back.
You got me back. Yeah, so that was my interesting story of the week. Yeah.
So,
Um,
so last week, Ron.
yeah.
Actually, it wasn't Ron, was it?
Alt count of Ron.
No.
Ooh,
Could have been.
could have been.
Yeah, there was someone, but they weren't targeting me. They were targeting someone else. So that's
Okay.
good.
So it wasn't a private message, or it was, or
Oh, it was a private message. That's why I didn't say your name, say their name, or your name either, Chris. But yeah,
Brilliant.
look, I've got a fetish. What can I say?
yeah. Is that why you allowed me to help me through with the talking in tongues video? It wasn't
Oh, yeah,
because you wanted to help me.
Yeah, look, I figured it was. You thought it was just me trying to help, but no, it was just to get my kicks. So yeah, I'll send you.
No, yeah, it was me, in fact, helping you.
Exactly. It was good for me. Was it good for you? I mean, tongues, great.
You're helping him solve his erectile dysfunction.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, matey.
Oh, dear.
Also, this little guy, we had a storm 2 days ago, and I was sitting in my next to some sliding doors, and I was playing with him, and he was sort of being as active as he is right now. And he was like, I wonder what's in there. And he went and wedged himself between the two sliding doors, and I had to actually get him to come out and help him out because he just got stuck.
A more accurate description would be she was distracted, not paying attention to Lucius, and he's managed to get himself stuck because of her negligence as a mother.
Hashtag Mary's a bad mom.
He just decided to.
In the chat
So
yet,
we have
by
the
the way,
sofa incident. We have the glass door incident.
Exactly.
Are there any other ones?
That we should know about?
Do you have any idea how fast this little guy? Like, just
Sure.
you blink and you're like,
Excuses.
he's gone. I'll show you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. But yeah.
So Mary just
He's
presses
a-
her eyes for 5 or 2 minutes and she can't find a snake anywhere.
Yeah. Oh well. I could talk about
it's
snakes.
It's like
any type of
toddler,
snake,
though,
hey,
like,
not just.
you look away and they'll run away. And yes, that is kind of true. She doesn't shut the fuck up about snakes. It's literally an obsession. for her.
Oh, I thought it'd be
Mm.
cheesecake
No.
that she didn't shut up about, but
Well, it's a bit of
that's yeah.
So,
That's
Mero,
good.
tell us what video are you working on at the moment? Because I've seen some interesting messages in the chat. What are you? What are you
I
up
mean, chat. I saw a pussy
Well-
cat. Sorry.
I did a lot of research on the clitoris, so I'm going to be releasing a video on the clitoris in the next on Sunday, hopefully.
she finally
So-
got her tongue around the clitoris.
So, can we clarify? Does it exist, or is it one of those mysteries that Jay needs to debunk?
No, it actually exists.
Oh,
It
there we
actually
go.
exists. Yeah, it's one of the few times that the conspiracy theory actually is real.
And do we have directions as to where to find it? And will we be
Yes.
able to take notes as we go?
No,
Yes,
see, he's going to
yes,
need
absolutely.
a fucking roadmap.
So I assume this is a bit of a follow up to the
the test
previous
one, yeah.
the balls. Yep. So we've gone from the balls to the,
Mhm.
the clitoris.
We
Um,
we're taking the balls and working our way up a little bit, getting it real hard into the issues and going right into the clip.
Yeah.
Well-
What is a clitoris? Okay, well, you'll find out in the next couple of days.
Wait for the video.
Yeah,
it'll be good.
yeah. I don't want to ruin anything.
And then a couple of days
Teasing
later,
Yeah, but I-
they will be debunking it because it is a mythical
What
thing.
day are
that
you planning on putting it out, Mary?
Hopefully Sunday.
Hopefully
Hopefully
Sunday.
Sunday. If I get it-
Okay.
If I get it finished, I've probably
Yeah,
gone
sure.
about halfway through the
Edit.
edit now. But of course the main edits, like the hardest part of the edit is the pictures. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was actually just going to say that on the weirdo that messaged you. If he's a bit turned on like the Pentecostal thing and people speaking in tongues, do you think handling snakes is really going to put him off?
Well, maybe not. Maybe
Yeah.
not. What if
It
I
might-
talk in
it might
tongues
just
while
like-
I handle a snake?
Yeah, I think it might just add to the fantasy, you know.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hey,
Hi,
maybe
Sammy.
Hey, I remember saying you.
Sammy.
And hello.
And best name ever.
Best name ever.
Oh,
it's a pretty good name.
It is a very good name.
It's the best name. The best name, possibly. I'm guessing that's Swedish. I'm going to go with Snack.
What best name ever?
No, I'm thinking Henlo Small Snake Friend. I'm going to go hello. I'm going to guess hello small snake friend, just because I know the languages are intertwined. If I'm right with that, and I've actually translated something in Swedish, please let me know. If I'm way off and it's like you guys are all idiots, please let me know as well. So that would be good. That would be good. So it sounds like a fun week for all. And one thing I do need.
Well,
to
I've
ask-
seen a lot of vaginas over the past week. A lot of vaginas.
Up close and personal.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, well, that's where the clitoris is, and the hood, and the.
How do you not know that, Mara?
Right
I know where
inside
the clitoris
the vagina. Right up in there.
I know exactly
Getting
where the
deep into
clitoris
the
is.
issues.
Yeah, you can find it in the dark, right?
We're
Mm.
probing
Yeah, of course I can.
Exactly.
probing everything.
So,
Yep,
are
no.
you expecting Nacho to take notes when the video launches, or
Yeah, well, he better.
Dude, I probably won't even watch. I mean, what?
You're my boyfriend. You have to. Like, it's part of like your unspoken agreement is to watch my videos.
Yeah, you
Point
have
of
to
it being
watch her
unspoken
vagina
is fuck
video.
that.
if
No,
we-
I'll watch first, not, you know. What? Who? Pastor. I was talking
I
over
just
you.
said
I'm
if-
sorry.
I said if we have to watch them, you have to as well. So
Yeah, and then you
Fair
will
enough.
actually learn something interesting because it's actually quite a lot of information on the clitoris. I was just like,
Is
if I
Amanda back yet, Chris?
let me have a look. She's commenting. Amanda, jump back in. She's sort of gone on the. She's muted and she didn't want to come back in because she didn't want to interrupt. But
Oh, no,
Amanda,
no,
it's
you can come back
Oh,
in,
come on
Amanda.
okay.
Come
So
back in.
Please
I'll
come
go
back
back.
in.
Oh, you can
I'm
drop me
going-
out for a bit. I've been here since the beginning.
well, what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to drop myself out for a couple of minutes and let you guys talk. So,
Ooh, we're going into the
Right, we can
danger
talk
zone.
about Chris behind his back.
so Jay, you're in charge because you're the sensible one. So,
No. We'll just mute Jen right now.
Oh, God. Alrighty. Stream is going
Screw
down
you, Jay.
from here on out.
Damn it, Jen.
Screw you,
Hi,
Jay.
Amanda.
Hi, Maro.
Hi, man.
How are you?
I had to go wake Angel up, so that's why I was had to leave for a second.
Hello, Marcy. Hello.
He came in and saw the picture, and that made him smile, Nacho. So thank you for that.
Oh, yay. Oh, that's
Well, it
lovely.
made us smile.
Say hello from me, too. Yeah, exactly.
I will.
So I got a question for Jeff. Your little feud you got going on there, are you going to make another video on him?
I don't really plan on it, to be honest. I don't know. I mean, he came out with some more utter stupid few days ago, which was about a racial stereotype, and I just don't even think that that's worth even addressing. I just think it's so ridiculous. But no, he to be honest, look, he came into the comment section of my YouTube channel, run his mouth off. I said, "Hey, do you want to go on a neutral channel? We'll discuss this," and he pushed out basically. So
Who is this?
Validation boy.
boy.
I haven't heard of them.
I sent him. I sent
I
him to
won't-
Jen for his channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. The only reason I haven't done one of his videos is because they did him as on the first week of the girl show for Shills. So
Yeah.
I thought I'd leave it for a bit.
Yeah.
They did him. That sounds good, doesn't it? They did him.
Oh yeah. But he keeps.
They got out a big strap on and they fucking did him.
Oh, they took him to task bad because he came into the comments, he came into the live chat of that, and then ran away pretty damn quick. But he's I mean the guy like he says like he's not an incel or whatever, but it's about all the same rubbish that you would find on incel sites. The guy's clearly got an issue with women.
There's no better way to tell an incel when they come out and they say I'm an incel. Like that's how you know. So,
Yeah.
Just saying.
So, Nacho, do you got any videos coming out?
Yeah, well, theoretically, I do. It's just a matter of actually getting into working on them. I just did that fuck cancer video.
Yep.
And yeah, no, it's just a matter of getting back into. I had a look at one video I've been meaning to do for a little while on baptism, and I ended up pretty much just deleting everything I had. I had one of those days.
Yeah, I've had that.
Yeah, it just all sucked. I needed to start from fresh. So yeah, I don't know. I got things in the works and plans and ideas that just still in the works. So, we got one. I got one. I don't know if I should actually say that. Actually, nerd. How many can we reveal?
One. The one between you and
Okay.
me, because everyone will have a giggle.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Really? Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, so we're doing a expose on the cult of cheesecake.
God.
Oh, that's
There it
awesome.
is. It was sex earlier, and now it's cheesecake every single time.
Yeah.
And it's actually going to be really good. Like, well, I mean, in theory, who knows? We could end up coming up with
It's
some
going to be
bullshit, but
yeah.
yeah, it should
gonna
be
be
funny as
hilarious.
fuck. The
That
video
should be
itself
awesome.
that would fucking what's the word? Not debunking, sort of debunking, throwing shade
Yeah,
at. I don't
actually,
know.
Jay, we probably need to have a chat to you because it's all about esoteric stuff and symbols and shiza.
I think the cult of
It's a bit-
cheesecake could become bigger than the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster given time.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
well,
only
cheesecake is
hope.
delicious.
Does that mean Marrow ends up being a god or a devil?
Wait, why
Well,
does
I'm a
Mara?
god. Well, I'm.
Wow, she's the one who stole the cheesecake, isn't she? So you did.
So she'd be the devil, really? Like,
Yeah,
clearly.
in
I'm
the
the god.
beds.
He's the devil.
She
Yeah.
stole
He's
the
a devil in
cheesecake,
a lot of
she's a bad
ways.
guy.
She's
Yeah.
the back. Yeah. So
Yeah, but that doesn't
that
really
makes
mean.
you a god, Notcher.
No, but of course, that doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean you're a bad guy because, in another way of reading it, obviously, Satan's the good guy. So,
Didn't Prometheus
Yeah, well-
steal fire from the gods? Isn't this sort of? It was this Marrow's thing. Is she a hero? And
Yeah,
not even-
probably
no,
would consider.
no, I'm not
Definitely
going
a
that far.
although in argument against that, you didn't steal the cheesecake to share it with humanity. You stole it for yourself.
Two
Hey,
fucking
hey.
cheesecakes.
That's true. Hey. First one I paid for and you left in my freezer. The second one I ate so you could get more food and more money.
Always the fucking excuses, and you still haven't replaced my cheesecake. Not even one.
I so have. I gave you a Christmas
Not even
present
one.
of a cheesecake.
That wasn't a cheesecake.
Christmas
That was
present.
a
How is that
cheesecake.
replacing it? I'm with Notch on that one. That's not replacing his cheesecake. Is that all you gave him for Christmas? Here's your Christmas present, not your fucking cheesecake.
Oh, don't even start on
I-
Valentine's Day.
I gave him a piece of paper saying Merry Christmas. There you go.
Oh god, we got
What
this
did you
shit
get for
down,
Valentine's
man.
Day?
We
Not
got
your
it
buy
down.
one, get one free.
No, she bought herself a plant or two.
And the card. I gave you a card.
That you hadn't even opened out of the fucking plastic that it was bought in.
Oh, that's messed up.
And it was
didn't
just
have
sitting
enough
there at
time.
home. You just came home and you saw it. You're like, oh yeah, there's this.
My client made me buy it.
And you didn't
Oh,
even want to
yeah.
buy it yourself.
Wow.
Somebody had to tell you to buy it. What did I get for you, by the way?
Who says romance is dead?
I
I'm
am.
technically I'm the one that's really not romantic, but I still want Mara to tell you what I got her because I think it's awesome.
It is very cool. It is a pellet of bismuth. Like a little pellet about this big of 99.9% pure bismuth.
0.99, if I recall
I
correctly.
just
Yeah.
want to say, you really shouldn't complain about anything. I mean, we're talking about someone who is an expert, and we've seen the video, an expert
Snake handling, yeah, I know.
and snake handling. So, no, mate, like seriously, mate, you should just be thanking whatever God doesn't exist.
Raven,
That she ate my fucking cheesecakes.
Hey. I broke
Raven,
your drought.
Raven said she stole it so it could be enjoyed. You hoarded
These
it
guys
and
don't know
kept it
about
from
that.
everyone. She even left the rest to enjoy with her.
Oh, hang on, we've
Oh,
We lost someone.
Mara.
oh no.
Oh, Mandela gone.
Yeah.
She's still there, but I think she's actually rotated herself out. We'll bring in. Look, what we're going to do is we've got more than 6 in here, so which is good because it always makes interesting conversation. So at times people are going to rotate in and out because unfortunately with StreamYard we can only have 6 at a time. So we'll
I'll drop out for a few minutes. I'll go and have a cigarette. So.
Oh, that's so
Right,
cute.
so we'll swap you. We'll swap
Take
you
a puppy
for.
in the background.
Yeah.
Faster. Focus on puppy. So cute. Ruffling up your pillows.
Oh my god.
That's so cute.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Ryan,
what a
where are the puppy? Get the puppy.
hello, puppy.
No.
He's having fun.
Oh my god. There was the cutest fucking dog. It was a what was it? A bull mastiff or some bullshit? Yeah, I think it was a bull mastiff. And it was just the cutest thing in the world. Oh, hello.
puppy dog.
Hello.
Oh,
Praise
look at
Blue.
it, so cute. Look at him all fluffy,
Oh,
squishy
sure.
face.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
Have you guys been following the Christian that's been harassing Shannon the last couple of days?
Mm.
I heard about not
No,
following.
not overly.
I haven't. What's going on there?
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. I've only seen it recently, but yeah, he's basically arguing about there's been God, and he brought out the old tropes of only a fool says there's no God, and that.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I said there is no. So he said only a fool says there's no God, to which a lot of people answered there is no God, there is no God. So I answered there is no evidence for a God,
Look who's back.
and then he's
Whoa.
like, of course there is. We have all the same evidence. However,
Called evolution.
it isn't really evidence you require. It's a heart
Hello,
change.
mate. How you going? Look,
Evolution,
I
I'm
have
still
a
waiting for you to
snake.
get back to me on when you want to do that stream. By the way, yeah, let me know. Anyway,
So yeah.
so
Yeah, this
let's
guy's
get
been
back to our
going on
echo chamber.
So it seems
What?
like we've got Christians everywhere
Shannon-
being pains in the ass.
Says Evolution False said Shannon Q stated her worldview is I lick cheesecake.
Yeah, I
No,
reckon, right?
I lick
Navadian.
cheesecake.
That's Navadian.
Nate. She's stealing my thing. How dare she?
Evolution False. I'm not inviting you on Six Pack. Like I said, we'll set up a time. I'm happy to have a chat with you on another stream. You're not coming on Six Pack, so I'll just knock that on the head straight away. So that's fine. We're here to have fun, not to do all that
I
kind
like
of shit.
that it's a demand, though. It's not just, hey, well, can I jump on or something? It's invite me on now.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll say I have had a brief conversation on Twitter with him. That might be taken out. I don't think it's meant to come across
Okay.
that way. Yeah,
Alright,
it's
alright.
like I said. Let me know what morning or what afternoon suits you, and we'll make it. Shannon Q did admit her worldview was incoherent. That's just stupid. Anyway, I'm just going to ignore that now, and let's get back to talking about cheesecakes.
Do
They're
you
the
like
best. Yeah.
Yeah,
Although I
really
haven't
good.
quite figured out what my favorite flavor. What's your favorite flavor?
It has to be the caramel cheesecake.
Caramel? Mm.
Something about caramel and
Nice.
cheesecake.
Oh, yeah.
I
They're good.
do. I have
Yeah.
always been a fan of white chocolate and raspberry.
What is wrong with you people? Cheesecake is cheesecake. You don't put nothing on it. You just eat the cheesecake.
Well, plain cheesecake is pretty fucking delicious as well. I'm not going to deny that
it's-
one.
Yeah. You
You
can't
put
go wrong.
anything else on it, then you're changing the cheesecake. It's not cheesecake anymore. Now
I'm-
it's
I'm-
pie.
What is it then?
Now it's just pie.
Complimenting.
Pie?
Complimenting it.
Pie? How is
What
cheesecake
kind-
ever
what kind of
pie?
cheesecake did you steal, Mero? What was that cheesecake? What was it?
What was it? Hang on. Can you say that again? You dropped out a bit.
Yeah, what was it? What was the cheesecake that you stole or acquired from Nacho? What type are we talking?
The one that
Both
she
were
bought
plain.
was a cheap, shitty $3 one. The one that I bought was like a nice, expensive New York $12 one.
Ooh, New York cheesecake.
Yeah.
So, hang
And
on,
she
what's the
ate them
difference?
both.
I still didn't want to eat it. I still didn't want to eat
Ate
it, but I had to.
them
So you get more
both.
money for your bloody computer. You can't keep complaining
And
about
she
it. You
keeps
still
Oh,
got more
yeah,
money.
no,
than
that-
you
yeah,
do.
we
blaming.
did actually
She keeps
make that
doing
a
this
thing
victim
for,
blaming bullshit. Like,
Yeah,
come on.
but she did. She got a whole heap of donations for eating that cheesecake. You can't deny that, Nacho.
She got like $10 for the cheesecake itself. That's like, come on.
You spent more money on the cheesecake than she got in donations for it.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
you still ate some of said cheesecake. You can't get crabby about that. I probably only ate like $4 worth of cheesecake.
You,
I didn't even
you
wanna
ate
eat
like
it.
almost all of the cheesecake and
Oh,
the other
bullshit.
whole cheesecake. Come on. All that cheesecake.
Doorknob
Oh,
Head
I
says, had to eat cheesecake, first world problems.
It definitely is a first world.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's, oh no, that's a bad
what
joke.
Art has to say. Evolution, the Big Bang, climate change, and cheesecake are all myths. What's wrong with you people? What can we do?
Ouch.
I repent to the great cheesecake god.
That's me. Bow to
Yep.
me, bitches.
Why the freaking hell are we talking about Shannon Q in the chat?
Because
I don't know. I mean, seriously, if you've just come here to kind of talk about Shannon Q, you're on the wrong
yeah.
stream because
Yeah, you should bring
I
it
like
up
that
with
you're bringing
Shannon.
cheesecake into it. They're bringing cheesecake into it. That's at least a part of it that's like, cool, you're sort of trying to stay a little relevant, but come on, dude, like, the fuck?
Yeah, Shannon's not even here to defend herself, so go find somewhere else you can
Yeah.
talk about her.
Yeah.
it's-
If you, yeah, like, and also with what you're saying is that she's bankrupt philosophically. She's got a sense of humor, dude. She's got a sense of humor, and that's her humor.
a sense of humor is a sin, I think, isn't it?
No,
Ultimately, we shouldn't even have to be doing this defense of her because you shouldn't be fucking bringing her up.
that's a good point.
Yeah, it was at one point we brought up, and it wasn't in that fucking context. Like, seriously, dude, stick with it. That's,
Yeah,
We were talking about Shannon Q and something entirely different. What is your problem, Dawkins?
No, you know what? I'm going to bring this up here. I'm going to bring this up here. Atheist in an echo chamber from a guy called Evolution False.
Yeah.
Seriously, like,
What are you
Keep on
doing with your
fighting,
life
have
that
a,
you're just
concept of
trolling
irony.
YouTube channels, dude? It's fucking weird.
you know the good thing. Every
That's a
time they
good
jump
point.
in control and they even hit the dislike button, which is fine. It actually helps boost the channel and more people see it. So go for it. Comment away. I love it. It's great. It's it means that more people will see this, more people will see atheist content, and we can spread the loving word of no God out there.
Yeah. Of Lucius. The loving word of Lucius.
Hail Lucius.
Oh, so of course that's who's going to be the god of your church, Lucius.
No, it's just going to be my, like, high priest.
This is the prophet.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yes. Of constantly eating me. Yeah. I know. You wanted to eat me tonight.
How old is Lucius now? I mean,
He's a bit over a year.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he was.
1 year birthday, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That's right.
Adoption more than birthday. He probably hatched in August, end of August,
Mhm.
I think.
I forgot snakes hatch.
So actually,
I don't know,
some get born.
Yes.
I'm
when-
having
when
a
a-
good
when a-
night. I
when a
confuse
mummy-
continents
when Jen-
and countries, and
when a mummy
Yeah.
snake and a daddy snake love each other very much,
the mummy snake
how
lays
they
an egg.
do.
Yes, yeah. Okay.
or sometimes a mummy
Depends.
snake and a mummy snake love each other very much, and they work it out. Snake wise.
Mero,
So,
does the mummy snake have a clitoris?
Probably.
so I offered Chris,
Don't
you,
they both
you
have
and him on a
cloacas?
Cloacas, yeah.
yeah the cloaca.
Cloacas, yeah, cloacas.
You could say it how the fuck you want to.
I thought only birds had cloacas.
No.
Well, no.
reptiles,
Snakes do
plenty
as
of-
well. Reptiles do as
Yeah.
well.
So sorry, Jay. You were.
I was going to say,
Sorry,
I said that if you and Evolution False want to jump on my channel for a conversation, I'll debate it, keep the conversation smooth.
done. Evolution
Moderate.
False, you up
Smooth.
on Jay's channel. We'll have a discussion, debate, whatever you want.
You could do that as a Sunday show for a change.
Happy-
Another
happy-
alternative
happy-
Sunday show, Jay.
The chances are, I'm assuming Evolution False is a Christian, so that means I
Saturday
probably know the
show.
Bible better.
Oh,
Yeah, you see.
Yeah,
all right.
done.
We can.
If I surprisingly just drop out, it's probably his fault.
Sure it is.
Nick,
Nick. Yeah,
how
no,
about
he's sort of
that?
going.
Which shows,
I
which shows
know.
so I'm just going to quickly entertain this. Evolution False. What are you talking about? Your show and Jay's show? Because I'm happy to.
That's
dual
what I
stream.
thought he meant. Yeah.
Does Dawkins have his own channel?
Oh.
I think so.
Does he? Oh, yeah.
I could be wrong. I think
At
so.
least at some point.
I don't
yeah.
pay any attention to presuppositional apologists. I find them a waste of time.
Whether it still exists is another thing.
So if you want, we can do it next Saturday.
I'm good with that. So that'll be Saturday.
The 29th. It's the 29th my time, so it'll be the first your time, Chris.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
I can
Yeah.
do that. So if you want to do that, Evolution False, flick. Jay, if you want to put your Twitter details in the chat so I can send you a message, tee it up. I'm happy to do that. I'm even happy for Evolution False to pick the topic, within reason, I guess. But we can have a discussion. Whatever. Yeah, within
I
reason.
just wanted to point out the whole evolution false thing is actually you're going to have to find some pretty fucking convincing evidence because you've got you're claiming against a scientific theory, which a lot of people think is actually a guess, but that's actually more of a hypothesis. An evolutionary theory is actually the highest level of proof that you can get in science, and evolution is more solid and has more supporting evidence for it than gravity does. So yes, you're going to have to find some pretty interesting evidence to prove otherwise, and then go and collect a Nobel Prize.
The Bible said so.
I got
That has mistakes in it, so it would be.
I just
right.
got to say, like, what kind of person would? Okay, like, how about after the show today? Is the comment that I'm responding to, and all I can think of is like, this is a fucking drinking show. Granted, most of us are Aussies and stuff, but how much do you have to have confidence in your own argument to go, I want to debate in intellectual argument with somebody who's fucking drinking? Like, yeah, go on, you know, like, it's like picking a fucking fight with a disabled kid. Like, what the fuck? It's just out of, you know, what are you doing?
I still win, even though I've been drinking half the day.
It's something out of your league, like something, you know.
What's my worldview? It's saying in my worldview, we don't have a specific worldview. My worldview is different to Mama Atheist worldview, is different to Jen's, is different to Nevada's, is different to Jay's, probably the same as Nacho's. I think me and Nacho are on the same page. But what I'm trying to say is we all have different worldviews. We don't subscribe to a single worldview. That's a Christian thing. So
Chris and Nacho are both of the worldview that cheesecake's only exists for other people.
And that beer is
a great
amazing.
example is how much different atheists around, and not just in in the whole greater YouTube, but even within a single community, how many of them all disagree on many arguments to a point where they'll not like each other and stuff, but they'll essentially be so many disagreements on so many different topics.
You should see some of the pages like it just for not being to the left of Bernie Sanders,
like a liberal or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and just clear that means I'm the right winger.
There is no underlying everyone has to believe these certain things, and we all have to do these certain things to be such and such. You know, it's the lack of any of that that makes you such and such. In this case,
it's pretty simple. I'm just gonna make this very, very, very clear to Evolution False. No, we're not jumping on an after show after because it's 11 o'clock at night where I am on a Friday. Jay's made an offer. Jay's going to put his Twitter details in the chat. Message Jay, tee it up. We'll have a conversation on Jay's channel. It'll be a Saturday night for you, Sunday for me. It's a pretty neutral time. We'll have the conversation there. But that being said, last time you were meant to get back to me as to when you and me were going to have a conversation on a stream. I'm still waiting to hear back from you. The first time I hear from you was when you jump on Friday night 6 p.m. So
Of course.
it's yeah. So if you want to have the conversation, we'll have the conversation. But it's not going to be on the let's do it now and I demand to be on now terms. That's childish and that's ridiculous. So we'll do it at a time that's convenient for everyone. We'll work out what the topic is and we'll have an actual discussion if that's what you want to do. If you just want to jump on and troll and throw things in the chat, go for it. So, like I said, it just helps to boost the page and see my atheist content. So,
our worldviews are baseless, but this implies that his are obviously they have some basis in something in any way, which
I'm pretty sure that
it's a bit of projection.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure that the scientific method is pretty solid. Yeah.
The only thing we have to
There's no
assume are the
religious
logical
method.
absolutes. That's all we have to assume is the logical absolutes. You actually have to assume a god, which is a pretty fucking big ass assumption.
all right,
I-
the rotation.
Chris, before you do that, drop me down. I'm going to have to take some medicine and have a coughing fit. So drop me down.
All right.
Oh, have fun!
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Evolution Falls. I've dropped my email and my Twitter handle. Get a hold of me at one of those two, and we'll set it up for next Saturday. You have a conversation with Chris.
So yeah, more than happy to do that. But look, tonight's tonight isn't a let's have a heavy debate.
Yeah.
We'll take a bit of fun at Christianity because, well, fuck it, it deserves it. This is about the atheist community, and this is about us doing community with each other. It's not about let's have a heavy-hearted debate and get the one Christian apologist who wants to troll us on. If you want to have the conversation, we'll do it on Jay's channel, and that's basically all I've got to say about that. So,
Do you know what I found out the other week?
where the clitoris is.
That cheesecake is delicious. No, that children's pythons actually have legs. They have vestigial legs. I'm just trying to get him off.
They have
That came off badly. They do. They have vestigial legs. I'll see.
It's almost
I
as
can
if
get
that's evidence of
Evolution.
Evolution. I know it's weird. I don't know if he'll come up, but next to his vent, see this little dot there?
Yeah.
There's another one on the other side. They're legs.
Excellent.
Isn't that cool?
And where's his voice box? Because as we all know, snakes used to be able to talk.
I don't know. I don't think there's a voice box. I haven't heard him hiss or anything. He's a fairly quiet little dude.
I'm just going to zoom in on myself because my dog's doing some weird stuff in the background there, and I just thought it might be entertaining.
That's what he was trying to do that before.
Yeah.
He's having a good old
Get right
time.
into it.
He's having a good old time.
Yeah, exactly.
He is so cute.
Oh, okay, Splash. There we go. He's having a go at himself.
Aw, it's
So
good.
maybe he's getting himself off.
I think he might be, and let's face it, if any of us could do it, we'd probably all do the same thing.
Well, Notcha doesn't have his face showing, so he probably already is.
So, I have a quick question.
Not just 2D. He can just fold himself over.
Don't give away how flexible I am. It's a good point.
Nacho, did you draw that?
No. Amanda?
He wasn't. It's okay. My son drew that for them. That's
Oh.
Navardia on the left and Nacha on the right.
Well, that's cool. I like that. That's really good.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
It's
damn
so
right it is.
cool.
What does Nadia have a gun at Notch's head?
Well, why wouldn't it?
That was totally
She's
purposeful.
she's my stalker. Why wouldn't she?
Actually,
Okay.
No, you're my prey stalker.
Yeah, and that's why I'm standing behind you.
Hey, can I ask you something? Does she talk in tongues to you?
Oh yeah. Every night that I'm around hers, definitely.
No, I just talked to him about interesting things I found in science.
It's like biology and it's
Yeah.
physics and it's chemistry and it's all the really good. I mean, you have no idea. It turns me on. What am I going to say?
Yeah, yeah. When I speak in tongues, aka science.
So did
She
you
blinded me with science.
Science.
just seen something pop up? Did you guys see who
And the
the Daily
blindfolds
Atheist is
and
going to have
handcuffs.
on the show today?
What was that, Jay?
Did you guys see who the Daily Atheist is going to have on his show this morning?
Is it Jay?
No, it's not me.
Is it Chris?
Yeah.
No,
Not me.
it's not. Well, Junk Shop's going to be the co-host, but he's got Paul Kamish, who's a retired from the British Army, and is now an ordained minister in the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, brilliant.
And Doorknob Head he's proven it. Notja is Nevada's prisoner.
Mm-hmm. Especially
Yes,
when he comes
that's
over.
Pretty accurate.
Yeah, when he comes over. Yeah.
I'm often.
Mm-hmm. He's often my prisoner.
Very, very good point
Right.
from Best Name Ever. Anyone who hasn't hit the subscribe button,
Please
hit the
do.
like button. Show the love out there. Evolution Pulse, you can hit the down button, you can hit the dislike button because we know you don't like us. It still helps the channel, so that's okay. Also, there's links to. I now have Patreon, so if anyone hasn't jumped on my Patreon to support me, please do jump on my Patreon to support me because it just helps me being able to do more of this and get more content out and be able to spend more time doing this and less time doing like proper adult stuff because proper adult stuff sucks.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Said about
Yeah.
Well,
order-
sometimes it sucks. Sometimes
Most
it sucks in a
of the
different way.
gonna say, speaking of ordination, I've got my certificate here.
No.
That is
Oh,
my
nice.
certificate of
Nice.
ordination for the Church of the Latter Day Dude.
Fuck yeah. I haven't printed mine out.
Yeah, the dude abides.
This dude abides.
Fuck yes.
Actually,
And then you've got the invisible pink unicorn as well. So
how is the how's the camera fund going?
I've only got $200 and something. So 260. Hang on. That's a very good question. I will go and check. It's
Chuck the link in the chat as well.
I will.
So
Give me a moment.
anyone who can chuck a couple of dollars in to help Mero get a new camera because
fuck, I need one.
They broke the last one, we reckon. But apparently, what do you get about half an hour before it goes dead?
Yeah, half an hour to 45 minutes. But it's more the fact that it is. It's more the fact that it's just it's old, and you can kind of tell by the quality of the video. It's like really blocky, and yeah, it just needs an upgrade. That's all.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So
I'm just going to throw this out there. We assert that we need evidence. Evidence meaningless. Okay, prove to me that Muhammad wasn't right. Prove to me that Ganesha wasn't right. Why should I follow the god of the Bronze Age Hebrews and not the moon god of the Arabs? What's the difference? Why does one desert tribe's god have precedence over another desert tribe's gods? Incidentally, I'm impressed he's still in there and still throwing things out there. I mean, throwing the classic Christian arguments out there, I might add. It's, you know,
And the thing that kind of gets me a little bit, not annoyed or frustrated, is that we've explained all of this shit 500 times why it's wrong, and yet it's still being thrown at us.
I really love it when they say that atheism is a religion, like they're saying religion is a bad thing. Don't they get that? It just doesn't make any sense to me.
It's a defense because it's like that. That's what they're being thrown at with. As it's a bad thing, it's a formulated thing, it's some sort of organized thing, whatever sort of thing they have in their head. Because different people have the different concepts of why, but yes, then they throw it back so that it's muddying the waters.
Yeah.
I'm going to drop someone out because Jen is looking very patient there in the green room, we'll call it. So no, you've dropped out a couple of times. Mama.
I'll drop out.
I was going to. Well, it's up to you. I'll bring you back in about 2 minutes. I'm just going to start to do a regular rotate. So
All right, cool. Well, I'll drop out. I'll put my manly man away, i.e. Lucius. 'cause he's
So should I
fallen
drop
asleep on
Nacho out
me.
as well?
Hi, Lucius.
Jesus,
That's
Nacho.
gross, Nacho. I'm gonna, so I'm gonna put
right.
him. So everyone say goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, Lucius.
Bye.
Lucius.
Bye, Nat. Bye.
Chris, I sent you a message on
Again, we
Twitter.
missed you.
You really do
Cool.
play second fiddle to a longer snake, don't you, Nacho?
Well, hang on. Who says Lucius is longer?
I'm not threatened.
Hmm.
So just to be clear, the difference is I think Lucius is 3D, not 2D. So you've got that going for you.
As long as you're never cockled by him, I think you'll be fine.
Well, Mara's always saying that everybody comes to her channel to see the snake anyway, so that makes
Yeah.
Nacho third in the progression there.
Let's say he never gets in the way.
So he's beneficial.
He has his place in the world.
So, Jen, you got any videos coming out?
Sorry?
You got any videos coming out?
Oh, have I got any videos out coming out? Yes, I've got 2 coming out over the weekend, hopefully, as long as I get enough time to edit them. I was going to spend time today, but of course my day went down the gurgler. So, yeah, I'm doing a Phuket
I
word
like this name.
video. I'll be debunking Phuket word. At some point over the weekend, he did a really dumb video, as he normally does, and I'm going to be debunking that. And I'm doing a add-on video to go with Mero's video.
Just want to say
About,
best name. Don't worry
pussies
about studying
or-
biology.
Yes, about vaginas. Yes.
Very nice.
Best name. Don't worry about studying biology and geoscience. Just study the Bible. It's a much better science. Save your time. There.
So, when you gonna get around to doing my thing, Jen?
Oh, when am I going to do your thing? Well,
Yeah,
that's
'cause
probably
I'd like-
buying me one.
I'd like to get that back so I can, send it off to somebody else
Record it?
too.
Yes, I know you would. I'm so sorry, Jay. That was actually going to be one of my tasks for today. And I'm hoping I can have another good read through it after this and maybe send you an edit off in the morning, my morning, so you'll have it in the evening.
Like I said, it's right now it's just a cut and paste. So I just found information, cut it and paste it, and send it to you. Go.
Yeah, I'll see if I can tidy it up a bit, and then you can send it on to to Granny.
I don't. Yeah. So cool. Get that done. And then I was just talking to Raven. Oh, see, that's just a sexy Nacho right there.
Ooh, look out.
And
I love how you just immediately changed.
I seen boobies. I'm sorry. Even 2D boobies is still 2D boobies.
I was trying to be all subtle about it and just.
Oh, there's no subtlety here. Like you know that.
it's one of the few pictures that Nacho looks 3D in.
Fuck. Yeah, that's a great image though.
I don't know. I
I'm
still think the
expecting
maid
my
is still
photo.
my favorite.
Yeah.
Are you saying I need to blend?
Whatever you're
blend
into,
your
man.
up head?
Whatever you're
Jeez,
into.
thanks. Just blend into the background.
What is happening?
Darth Dawkins, why don't you save it for your debate or discussion with Chris rather
Just
than
still
try and
going.
do it? Rather than doing it in the chat now, because no one really cares. That's
Not
not
even
what this show's
fucking
about.
talking about that.
Chris?
So move on, save it for that, and
happened?
you guys can work out what you're going to discuss and do a nice, proper, intelligent, hopefully intelligent discussion about it. And keep it out of the
It'll
chat.
be intelligent one way. I can promise that. Yeah, look, I'm not here to debate theology tonight. If you want to debate theology, we're going to do it on Jason on the 29th. Like you said, you would. Like, why have the argument in a a stream where we're basically just sitting around having a chat, having a good time. We're not even talking theological stuff. We're just a bunch of friends sitting around having a chat. Like,
Yeah.
Not,
it's find the
You
appropriate
being
way.
a fucktwat.
not the stream for it, dude.
I think that's kind of the point, though. He thinks he's catching you off balance or something. That's going to give him the upper
Oh, for
hand.
goodness sake. This is not an argument about evidence. This is just you being a dickwad. Now, please just...
He's
Wow.
something
Yeah.
very. I'm going to put this.
We have a
very,
lot
very-
of evidence that he's a fuckhead.
all the arguments that he's throwing out there, the same fucking arguments I was using 10 years ago when I was a Christian. So this isn't shit that's new to me. Now, studying and looking into all this stuff is the reason that I'm now an atheist. So I'm happy to have the conversation with you because you might come to the same conclusion. Okay, but let's
And not
do
if
it
it's
in-
dark. No,
just-
not if it's dark.
No, if it's Darth, it's Darth. If that's you, Darth, good luck to you. We'll have a conversation on Jay's channel. We've got the time set up. I'm happy with the time you've proposed. We'll get a topic together. We'll do it then. We'll see if you actually show up. Whatever. But yeah, go. If you're going to troll people in the chat, I'm just going to kick you from it. So I'll make it pretty simple. We're not here to debate theology or listen to your explanations for God. We're here to have community. I mean, you get to have community every Sunday, and the religious groups always get to do community with each other. The atheist groups, it's not so easy because all the fucking Christian groups out there make it so hard for us. So we're going to have our time here now. If you keep carrying on, you're going to get kicked. I'll still have the conversation on the 29th.
He's still doing it. He's still doing it as you're speaking.
Yeah, well, I've put it out there. If I need
Ignore him.
I'm not too fast. Incidentally, there's plenty of people who have got the spanner next to their name. So anyone who's got the
Yeah, if
spanner,
you guys are sick of him, time it now.
it's just on Evolution Files. I'm just dropping you out of the chat because it's like I'm talking to a glass wall. We'll have the conversation on the 29th on Jay's channel.
Bye.
Yeah, I put him in timeout. I like that I can do that. I do that with my kids. I put them in timeout. So yeah.
You know, sometimes children do need to be disciplined.
Yeah, because I don't care. Like, questions about what's being stated. We're here talking about drinking and boobs. So
Oh, Donald, I miss him already.
I can put you back. Well, he's been timed out for 300 seconds.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's only 300 seconds. He'll be back. With a
That's fine.
vengeance, I'm sure.
If he wants to join in the conversation, actually have a conversation with us rather than just try and preach us. I mean, look, I'm going to give Christians a hint here. If you want to have conversations and convert us, don't go preaching and telling us and trying to use the same theological arguments we've all heard 1,000 times. Most people who are
That we
atheists
used back
are more
in the
familiar
day
with the Bible.
ourselves.
We're more familiar with the Bible than Christians most of the time.
And we're not against having a theist appear on Six Pack either, are we, Chris? I mean,
You got a
if
Buddhist?
they want to come on, we got a Buddhist. If a Christian or another theist wants to come on here and join in the fun rather than
Be douchey.
proselytizing and being
I'm just
douchey,
gonna
then
do a
that's
quick-
cool.
You got
Doing
to
a
put
quick
this down.
rotate, Nacho. I'm dropping you for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically start rotating in a clockwise manner. So if you get dropped out, you'll come back in a couple of minutes. Just be prepared. If you're to the right of me, you may get dropped out. So I'm just going to drop
That's
you out for a
me.
second, Nacho, and I'm going to bring back in the wonderful Navadia, who won't get dropped out for quite a while now.
No. Well, the good news is that Notcha got dropped for his girlfriend. So
I expect when Nacho comes back that there be more boobs.
probably.
I'm happy. for that.
Probably.
I'll be keeping an eye on it. So
Yeah, but there's more real boobs with Notcha gone.
Yeah.
That's true. He's got that weird GIF thing where like the boobs and the like one of them is trying to lick the other one, and it's like that's weird. Ugh.
Yeah.
is there an obsession there? Do you think, or
Yeah, he likes boobs.
Who doesn't like boobs?
Yeah. Who does,
True, yeah.
who doesn't?
I mean,
He
boobs
doesn't
are
like
very
rape.
amazing.
So I think that's well. Here we go. We've actually got we do have an atheist worldview. Boobs are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. I think
And
There we go.
Buddhists, atheists and Buddhists, like boobs.
Look out.
Yeah. There we go.
So
I
that's.
tell you what, the clitoris is pretty good too.
yeah.
Yep. I'm still, I've only heard rumors of it. I'm going to have to watch Navadia's video to really work out if it exists and how I find it. Lissy Lou's probably in the chat just going, "You'll be fucking watching that video." She's probably already got it. I'll be getting taps on the shoulder. Navadia's video, it's on in 3 hours, so can you get ready for it? Here's a notepad. So, we'll see what happens.
Well, the thing is, I haven't included actual pictures of actual vaginas because I'm not entirely sure if that means that it's porn, and because I've just got drawn.
Drawings?
Yeah,
I was going to watch the stream, but
I don't.
I mean, if the internet's not for porn, what's it for?
I was
The
thinking
internet
of smart,
is for-
including actual
the
pictures,
internet
putting
is for-
black marks across them.
Yeah, but I
have
need to show
agree
where the
with on
clitoris
that one,
is.
though.
Yeah, I know.
You can always release it on Pornhub as well, you know.
Yeah, that's true. And be able to
Something
go,
like
hey
that.
everyone, this is where the clitoris is, which is, if you're watching Pornhub, you probably already
If
know.
you're going to do
Well, I hope
Pornhub,
not.
though, you'd have to set up a camera and film yourself.
Yeah, and I'm not going to put my vagina
Yeah,
up
I'm
on
not
the
gonna do
internet. I
that
mean,
either.
there was enough of a guy asking me to film myself talking in tongues.
Yeah.
So actually, when we bring him back in, my question for Revolution False is talking in tongues sexy?
That is a very good question.
Well, he probably doesn't believe in talking in tongues. I mean, he's
Do you
more.
think he stuck around if he couldn't, make noise anymore, though?
Nerdy Rodent makes a really good point. An Australian clitoris, the most mythical creature of them all.
Not only does Australia not exist, neither does the clitoris.
It's like the ultimate of non-existing things.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a brilliant way to do it. I agree with Donovan. You should have done it that way visually with a hoodie
No. No. I really think no.
You
need to
pause
dress
again,
not up in
Mary.
I
I
know.
think not up in a clitoris.
I love the
Because we
I
can't
love the
see-
picture you paused on. It's so happy.
It is. It's a good looking picture. Like, it's actually a visually nice thing going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Thumbnail.
Right. I'm
Yeah, it's a
going to
good thumbnail.
rotate myself out for a minute. So I will bring Jay back in, and Amanda, when I come back, I'll rotate you out, and then we'll just keep doing the rounds. So
Fair enough.
Going around and around.
You spin me right round, baby,
Baby,
right round.
round.
No more than 8 seconds, y'all.
That's your general length, anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, man.
That's
8 seconds,
That's just
300
harsh.
times a night.
8 seconds.
That's
Damn.
actually pretty good for him, actually.
Ooh.
Although she did say length. So if she was talking 8 light seconds, that means you're enormous. Not
Why do you think I'm not saying anything?
Why do you think I don't like? Why do you think I'm sitting down?
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, if he was eight light seconds long, he wouldn't even have to visit you for you two to do it.
How long is 8 light seconds?
Well, it's just over 1 light
Long
second
enough.
between Earth and the Moon, so he could go up to the moon and back.
Did you know if you laid all of your DNA end to end, it would mean that you're dead?
You know what? I actually did know that. Am I smart?
Yes. Also,
That would be
it would also
why.
stretch to the moon and back 13 times. So,
Yeah.
but you'd also be dead.
To the moon and back.
Is it just me or is it creepy that she's just kind of frozen right there in that smile?
It's a nice smile.
So,
Thank you.
Mero, were you watching Thunderfoot the other day?
What? What?
Were you watching Thunderfoot the other day? Were you?
No.
He did a whole video on how fast parts of the body would stretch if you stretched them out.
Oh yeah. Hey, the Daily Atheist.
Hey.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
So were there like experiments about this body stretching
No,
thing?
But it's an interesting concept because you can, if you could stretch all the cells of the human body out across, you can reach over a light year. So, and if you fell into a black hole, you're spaghettified and stretched apart like that. So, in effect, if you were stretched inside a black hole, you could actually go from the event horizon all the way to the center of the black hole and still be fully attached.
Wow.
So that's
Oh,
an
nice.
interesting one.
So the center of a black hole is always going to be a light year away from the event horizon?
No, but you're longer than what the distance is. I mean, it depends on the size of the black hole.
Yeah.
Even the supermassive black holes in the middle of galaxies are only a little bit further than the distance of Pluto from the event horizon. So, that's enormous. It's still, because I mean, even though there's all that mass, they're very compact. So.
Mm. Do they know what the center of a black hole is made up of?
Well, that would be a fairly exotic sort of matter because, I mean, you're talking about condensing matter down to a point where see, this is the interesting thing. Effectively, from a visual standpoint, as far as us looking at well, I mean, I know we don't really definitively look at one. I mean, we've got images of the event horizon now from, and I can't remember the number of the galaxy, but when they did the radio telescope imaging, using all the radio telescopes on the planet to image the black hole at the center of another galaxy. So we know the event horizons look similar to what we thought they would from modeling. But that doesn't tell us about the black hole itself because, of course, the event horizon and the accretion disk is not the black hole. The black hole is the bit at the center. So from a functional point of view for us, because light can't escape, a black hole doesn't have to be a singularity. It could just be a very dense region of space because the event horizon grows with the black hole. So you could have something that's akin to a super dense neutron star at the center, and you could have a super dense neutron star, which we think collapses down to a singularity in the black hole, but it may not. It may stay a super dense neutron star, but there's just so much gravity there that light can no longer escape. And functionally, from our point of view, it'd be equivalent. You'd still have the same amount of mass there. You still wouldn't have light escaping, but you wouldn't have a singularity. The singularity is a function of the mass of general relativity. But our maths could be wrong. General relativity is the closest approximation we have for the way the universe works. It doesn't mean it's right, in the same way as Newton was a close approximation for how gravity worked on the Earth or even within the solar system. It's not good for the bigger picture. Relativity is. But relativity doesn't cover it all because it's not completely compatible with quantum mechanics, which is the most well-tested theory in science now, even more so than evolution.
Oh, wow.
So, there's been more things to prove the stuff in quantum mechanics than there has been in any other field of science now. So, and we still don't understand it very well. So we don't have a quantum theory of gravity, so we don't have a full picture of what gravity actually is. So we don't actually know that the singularities actually exist. There may be something that precludes them. But from a functional perspective, there is no difference to a super, super dense neutron star that's got enough gravity that light can't escape, and a singularity that is a black hole.
Okay.
So I just want to say that Mero, it's just pausing a really, really good shot of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, I said it was creepy, so.
So you can drop me out now, Chris. I've nerded out.
No, actually, there's one question. I think I've already asked you this question, but I will ask you again. And Amanda, I'm actually going to ask you the same question. If you had a choice between getting the most, an indestructible ship, but you can't enter a black hole. You can't physically interact with the black hole. You've got the best minds in the galaxy. Which one would you rather go to? Would you study a black hole or a neutron star?
A neutron star.
I'd rather study a neutron
That
star.
question Neil deGrasse Tyson was asked.
Yeah, I asked that one to Neil deGrasse Tyson and also Evan for the Skeptic
I'm
Guys to
really
the
interested to know
uniform.
what they answered, but I would rather study a neutron star because we have a good understanding. Well, we think we have a very good understanding of neutron stars as opposed to black holes themselves. And anything we learn from the neutron star can apply across to the black hole. And we could learn enough stuff because we could actually properly study a neutron star that can further our understanding of black holes and of quantum mechanics. So my choice would be, because you can properly study it, would be the neutron star.
Yeah, that would be me. But Neil deGrasse Tyson said black hole. But Evan, was it Evan? No, it wasn't Evan. Can't remember that. One of the Skeptic Guides people said neutron star for that same reason. What about you, Amanda?
I said neutron star like right away.
Yeah. But for why? Why would you choose a neutron star? For the same reason?
My biggest thing was, it's part of what Jen said, is the fact that you can take what you learn from the neutron star and move it over to the black hole, but you can't. Doesn't have the same, rotation. You can't do the same the other way around. So
the neutron star is still going to have an accretion disk. It is still going to be a supermassive object. It's still going to bend light around it in a similar fashion, but we can still see the neutron star. We can get light will escape it. We can get readings off it. We can learn about its true nature better than what we can with at the moment from a distance. So if you had a ship that's indestructible, we can actually learn an awful lot about neutron stars. And like I said, all that applies. You just up the mass of the neutron star and we start to understand how black holes work. We can actually learn more about how the neutron star affects the geometry of space, and we may even be able to understand whether it does collapse into a singularity or if that's just a product of the maths. So the neutron star gives us more things. If you go and see a black hole, all you can study really is maybe somewhere close to the event horizon and the accretion. Well, you can study more or less. Well, you can't study the event horizon, but you can study the accretion disk at a neutron star, and then you can pick a neutron star that's close orbiting a normal star, and you can get a really good idea of how neutron stars siphon the gas off the other star and stuff like that, and that's fascinating. And you can get a really good idea of how that works, and those sort of mechanics apply to black holes as well. So definitely a neutron star.
I need to cut in because I'm going to fuck off.
Fair enough.
But thanks for having me on. It's been a good time. It's always
We
a
love
good
you.
time.
Bye now, Jen.
Love y'all.
I
Have a great
probably
night.
will head off soon as well because I have to have a shower and go to bed because I've got to be at work tomorrow.
Yeah,
No worries, Mero.
Yeah, but I'll stay on for a little bit longer.
So does Mero, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, I'll stay on for a little bit longer. I'll stay on for a little bit.
Are you working tomorrow, Mero?
Yeah, I start my shift at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So my last set at, what was that?
When you off?
6:30 tomorrow night.
I'll be babysitting. I might still phone you in the evening and have a talk to you about the stuff. So.
Fair enough.
All right. No worries.
Yeah. But anyway.
Bye.
See you later, Jen.
Oh no, I'm not going yet. I'm gonna stay on for a bit
I was
longer.
thinking, Nacho's first got to go and have a shower and get himself ready before Nevada.
He needs another shower later. Yeah.
Yep. So it's
It's all your fault, Mero. It's all yours.
Yep.
You make him dirty.
Oh, he's already filthy. I just make him worse.
I'm sure there's a thing in there
Filthier,
somewhere.
though, Mero or Nacha? Because honestly, it might
Mero.
be Mero.
It's me. It's me.
There's no doubt. Nacho, he was a nice virginal Jehovah's Witness, and then he met Nevada. So
Yeah. No, I turned him dirty. It's all my fault.
yeah. So
Sorry. I'll just address the chat a bit because our friend's back.
Hmm.
Well, yeah. Actually, I
God.
just really quickly want to say, actually, Evolution False asked a really good question, and Navadia, are the events of yourself and Nacho getting on? Is that the result of chance or not chance at the core reality? I mean, can you explain that? Because that's what we're talking about. So I assume that's what Evolution False is asking. So,
No, it's not chance at all.
No,
It's
okay,
not
good.
chance at all. No, Notcha pre-stalked me.
Okay, well there we go, and
I thought
hopefully
you
that
stalked him.
answers the question.
No, not just pre-stalked me. He knew that that I was going to move to where I live, and so he moved there first. And he knew that I was going to be watching the video, be watching Saurus's channel, which is how I met him. And he knew that he just knew that all that thing was going to happen. So no, he pre-stalked me. It's no chance at all.
I'm loving this. I'm just imagining Nerdy Rodent singing this,
Yeah.
He's serenading you with ukulele and
Aw, thanks, Nerdy.
It's
Yeah.
lovely. See, it's for a bunch of miserable atheists, we have a lot of fun, don't we?
We have heaps of fun. We have lots and lots of fun.
In fact, I'm just going to throw this out there, and most of us were religious at one point. Jay is technically still, well, not technically. Jay is a secular Buddhist, so maybe this doesn't necessarily apply. But for those who were religious once upon a time, are you happier now, or were you happy when you were religious?
Far happier.
Heaps happier.
I'm definitely now. This is a lot more fun.
Jen?
sorry.
Well, you
I
have,
was
you have
Yeah, sorry. I'm half asleep. I've had a long day. What was the question?
are you happier now that you're no longer religious than you were before?
Oh, hell yeah.
When you were? Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Now,
Definitely.
Navadia, Evolution False wants to know if you and Nacho hooking up, if that's not chance, then what's the absolute that and secures the appearance of regularity? I'm guessing it's when he shows up to your place. Is that the appearance of regularity, or
Yeah.
How does that happen? Yeah, yep.
How often does he come over? Oh, well, he probably comes over. Well, he comes over every Saturday night.
How often does he come over? Oh,
Yeah.
you're telling the story there, Mara. You're telling
Yeah.
the story.
Well, he comes over every Saturday night and comes every
That's why
Saturday
her
night.
face is so shiny.
Once, only once or many times?
Several times.
Oh, good for you, Mero. Good for you.
That's why you don't mind about the 8 seconds, isn't it, Mara?
No, I don't. Not at all.
It's a good 8 seconds.
Oh, it's a fantastic 8 seconds.
And is that 8 seconds? Do you think that's random chance, or do you think that's designed that way?
Oh God, I wish it wasn't designed.
Also, you're admitting it's designed. You're admitting it's designed. Atheist admits it's designed.
Oh my God.
But which
he'll
god,
be-
Mara?
He'll
Which
be on
guy?
he'll be on Shannon Q's channel going, Navadia admitted it was designed.
Well, he
Well-
is 2-dimensional. Of course he's designed.
Yeah, exactly. And also, there's I don't really blame him because we kind of I won't go into details, but you can imagine what we do beforehand. So
It's too early in the morning to be thinking about
eat-
that.
TMI.
Ned, he goes, tell us about the second coming, Mara.
Is the second coming better than the third coming?
Oh,
I'd imagine the first one's over and done with pretty quick.
very
Once
It's
that-
quick.
probably less to clean up with
once
the
that
second
tension's-
one.
Yeah, once that tension's out of the way.
I gotta wish I had said that one.
It's so much fun doing this while Notjo's not around to defend himself.
Can I show that, Jay?
Yeah.
I almost doxed Jay once by throwing something up, but
Fair enough.
yeah. Touch my beard, I'll touch your butt.
It's only fair.
Fair enough.
Yep, no, I agree. I understand.
Makes sense. And
No,
in a
here's the
chance world scenario, apparently assertions in denial are meaningless. Did you know that?
Ooh.
We're learning.
No.
We're learning things today. Yeah.
So
Hmm.
that sounds like rape culture. Oh, you deny somebody, it's meaningless. What? You're promoting rape culture there?
No, even worse, it's Ray culture. We're talking Ray Comfort.
Oh, he's rape.
Yeah.
That is straight out of the Ray Comfort. Yeah, so it's the next thing we'll see is we'll have a banana showing up, and look at the banana. It has a tab.
I don't know. Is there a banana
Catholics have their
emoji?
bread rolls, and Ray has his banana.
I think there
Hey,
is.
can you get banana cheesecake?
Yes.
Probably, but that'd taste like ass.
You can get banana bread.
That tastes
You can.
delicious.
Oh,
You can.
okay. I gotcha. I got what you're putting
Slow
down.
there,
man.
Amanda. A little slow.
Shut up.
In her defense,
What
it is stupid o'clock in
What
the
time
morning.
is it
Yeah.
over there?
Well, it's
Yeah.
It is now 7:42, but I mean, I didn't go to sleep last night at all. So, and plus I've been here
No
since
wonder you
5:30.
No wonder you look stuffed.
I love you too, Jen. Thanks.
Hey, I was going to be ruder, then I thought that's not very nice.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Amanda. If this
I
is
love
if
you,
this is
Amanda.
if this is what you look like
We
when
all
you're
love
stuck,
Amanda.
then can't wait to see you when you're not.
No, you look tired and like you've had it. But
Yeah.
can I rephrase that? You look really, really
Okay,
tired.
so hang on. She looks like she's tired and she's had it. Considering the context of the conversation, now, are you saying that could have occurred by chance, or
Oh, God.
Don't be mean to Amanda. She's
Okay,
being
everybody's
fun.
mean to
I was
you,
trying to
so-
be nice. And
We're-
It just
we're not being mean to
backfired.
Amanda?
it did. It totally did. I'm so sorry, Amanda. I love you.
You guys are such assholes.
Look, Amanda, what you've got to understand is if you're going to be an honorary Aussie, we have this tradition called putting shit on each other, and when we do it, it means that we really like you.
Yeah.
That is true.
So it's an affection thing. It's it's
Okay.
if we weren't teasing you, that would mean that that's when you get worried.
See,
Yeah.
I
When we're
understand.
being
That's the
too nice,
reason
yeah.
why I went all shitty on Neil, because I Neil is a really nice guy, and he
Checked out
gave
enough.
the perfect opportunity to take pot shots at him with my
And,
knitting.
and just to clarify, just because we're putting shit on Evolution False does not mean we like Evolution False.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a different type of shit.
Yeah, so-
Yeah.
That being said, me and Evolution False might have a conversation on Jay's channel and become the best of friends. You don't know.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Sorry.
we can, well, you never know. When I go to the US, look, when I go to the US, I am planning on going to the Ark Encounter. Okay, I'm absolutely must do that. I must do that.
You
so,
should
you know, maybe we
pre-tweet
can go to
Ken
that.
Ham and see if he'll give you a guided tour like you did Aaron Ra.
Well, when are you planning on going to the US?
I'm actually thinking of going next year.
For
Well,
Faithless-
you think
Faithless
you're going to
Warrior
Faithless
Fair?
Warrior?
either late this year or early-ish next year. So
Oh, go for Faithless Forum.
I'm going to go. I'm saving up. I
gonna
think
go?
it changes from year to year, but I'm saving up to go to Faithless Forum.
I want to go there one year. I really do.
well,
Yeah.
depending on when it is, yeah, I'd actually be up for that because, yeah,
Yeah, because
Not that-
I'm planning on going to Faithless Forum next year. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do it this year at all. But I'm settling for a Dave Con this year, so
yeah,
I'm really jealous about
should be good.
Oh, for goodness sake.
yeah, and it's
Can
like
we mute him again? I'm sick of it.
all right.
what?
Chris,
Yeah.
Chris, share that one for a giggle.
Hang on 2 seconds. I've just got to put someone in timeout again because
Well, you won't be able to share it if you. No, too late. Oh, that one.
What does it say? Grab her ass. Can you undo
Unpin.
unpin?
Oh, hang on.
Narrow.
yep. Hang on. Oh, this is going slow.
Jack and Jill went up the hill and planned to do some piercing. Jack made a pass and grabbed her ass, and now his two front teeth are missing.
Each time we needed a giggle.
He must be a Queenslander.
Probably, yeah.
Aussies get it. Aussies get it.
Yeah.
And you're not a real one anyway, Nevada, so that's okay.
No, that's true. I come from New South Wales. I actually have all of my teeth.
Excellent. What about Nacho?
I
Does
like-
Nacho
I like
have all of
this
his
one.
teeth? Because I mean, a gummy could come in handy every now and then.
Oh.
I like that one. If we're sharing
Yeah.
memes.
What was that?
Push the lotion out his kid.
Oh, dear.
That's brilliant. That was good.
And,
Push the lotion out his
and
kid.
just to be clear, we're having these conversations, and someone's here trying to do theological debates with us. Like,
I know. It's
We-
nuts.
we-
And I mean, I want to say something about what he's talking about because he's so categorically wrong, but we're not having that debate.
No.
I'm going to shut up about it.
it's not even close to categorically wrong. It's just it's so far from wrong. It couldn't get a bus.
Oh, but he's trying to talk science here, and he's got no idea about science whatsoever.
When your science book was written by Middle Eastern goat herders in the Bronze Age, it's probably not the best foundation.
And he probably got the rest of his science from Ken Ham's little dinosaur books.
Or
Probably.
Dr. Hovind. What about Dr. Hovind?
Dr. Hovind.
Yeah.
I think
You see, a dog's never produced a non-dog.
You know what I love about Hovind is that even Ken Ham has gone, dude, your ability to science is not good enough for me. This is fucking Ken Ham has said,
yeah.
your science is shit.
Now I really want
Ham's
somebody to
Amazing.
do this saying, a dog never produced a non-dog, but I've really tried.
Well, Kent produced an Eric, so
Yeah, that's true.
God.
But
that's got to be something.
in that case, then with Ken and Eric.
Eric's annoying, but I don't think he's as bad as his old man.
Yeah, but the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. I mean,
Oh,
they
no,
if
no
anything,
argument
they will actually show that evolution is not a thing because they're fucking clones of each other.
He even steals the bad lines that his old man used to use, like the crappy,
he does.
dad jokes.
Yeah.
Like
Critical Cripple actually wants to come on
Oh, please.
faster,
Yeah.
so I might actually drop out.
Well, I've actually
Yeah.
just sent him the link, so that's
Yeah,
all
when he
right.
comes on, I'm going to drop out.
He did say that he
All right,
didn't
Maro.
know
I
what
will
he
talk
was,
to you tomorrow night, Maro, and hopefully I've got all my stuff together. Do you want to see a script as well? Or you don't really care because we're doing them on different channels, so it doesn't really
Yeah,
matter.
but I've
I told you I
I've
thought it was really
mentioned-
good what you've done.
oh, thank you.
Yeah,
At the
I
end,
like it. Your script's awesome.
thank you. I don't think it's as funny as the other one, but I did my best.
You didn't have as nicer words to deal with, though.
I know. No, but I like the way I describe testicles, though. I won't ruin it because it's actually
Yeah, I'm going
quite
to
hilarious.
mention yours at the beginning and link to it at the end from mine, and then we can.
Yeah, well, I've mentioned yours at the end of my video. So
Yeah.
okay, all right. See you later, everyone. Have a good one.
All right.
And don't-
Bye, Maro.
Bye.
Sleep well.
Bye, mwah, and don't forget to don't give yourself the raw prawn.
Yeah.
Now, Critical Cripple, I have sent you the link on Twitter, so you can come in and do whatever it is you want.
Whatever
to do
this
to
is
join.
about, Dave was messaging me last night. I was already
Yeah,
in bed going, make a fucking stream. I need to talk to you and Jay. And I go, I'm not getting out of bed and making a fucking stream.
Yeah, I was just getting ready for bed too. I'm like, all right, what's
Yeah, I'm the curiosity's jumping in. So look, while we're waiting for that, I think Amanda, it's time to I guess announce the name of the new channel.
Oh, I
Yeah.
forgot we hadn't done that.
Yes. So just to clarify once again, myself and Amanda Mama Atheist are setting up a channel for atheist teens, or atheist kids. So it's going to be a separate channel that complies with all the weird and wonderful rules and regulations, where there'll be no naughty words and all that good kind of stuff.
Damn it, I'll never be allowed to be on it.
How do you think I'm going to do? Okay, if I can do it, Jen, you can do it. Trust me.
I can do it. I've done clean videos before. Not many, but I've done them.
Really? I'm yet to see.
Yeah, there are a couple of videos I do not swear in. Not many. There's been 1 or 2 streams I've been on where I haven't sworn as well. I don't think. I was pretty good when I was co-hosting with Chris when he had Scientist Mel on. I can't remember if I swore. I think I may have once or twice, and even when he interviewed me, I only swore the once. And
that's impressive.
Yeah, I can control myself if I need to. It's just I don't normally worry about it. I'm of the opinion we have these words, we should use them. I'm not of the opinion we should care about. It's different if you're talking about.
They don't have any magical powers. I mean,
exactly.
They're words that offend religious people. I just want to say, best name ever. I'm really, really glad that you've given up on school, because biology and science, who needs it? Go read your Bible. That's full of science. Yay, another one for Christ. And interestingly, I just want to say that, does anyone else think it's funny that Alias Fake Name is talking to best name ever? Throwing it out there. But so we're just waiting. So all right, so we've got the name for the channel. You know what? I'm going to pass it over to you, Amanda, and
No.
announce it. I insist.
You thought of this. This is yours, so take it.
No, it's ours, and I insist.
God damn it!
You took the Lord's name in vain.
Sorry.
I'll never be on a kid's video now.
No.
You don't know how angry Evolution False just got then when you said that nasty thing about the one and only true God of Israel.
Yeah, I'm
I
sure.
still think you need to have my kids' song on there. I can bleep out the rude words. Although possibly
it'd just be
it's not that bad. It's suggestive more than rude.
Oh boy, is it suggestive.
All right, so I'm going to pass it, because we tossed around a lot of names and we had a lot of suggestions, and then we had a name that we liked and we put it to a 16-year-old who didn't like it, but then the 16-year-old changed their mind and decided they did like it, and then we had a few different versions of what that name would be. So, Amanda, I'm passing it to you.
We're called Exodus, with the X and the US capitalized.
So the theory behind it is the Exodus, because it's an Exodus out. I'm probably going to throw a little cheeky Exodus 25 in there, which is "You shall bow down to no one," which, because if anyone's going to manipulate the Bible, it's going to be me. But the X is there because it's X. It's no cross, and the US part isn't for the Americans. I'm very sorry, but it's us. It represents us, or in this case, the youth. So without the capital E. That's pretty close. So little e, and that's it. I did throw the X dash Otis in, and apparently the 16-year-old said no. That's really lame.
He wanted it spelled out right. So sorry.
Yeah. So I'm not quite cool enough, but I'm getting there. So now, Jen, are you ready? Are you ready, Jen?
Well,
we're bringing in Critical Cripple.
We're bringing Dave. Dave.
Hello.
Hey!
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. You got it.
Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, that is.
Fucking awesome. I love the fact that it's green screening, though. You're green screening it.
I was just. Oh no, that was just my computer refused to work. The camera.
That makes
Now-
me feel good.
Now someone has got the sound on in the background.
That's me on the other computer.
Damn it, Dave.
So,
Yeah.
so
Damn it.
when Dave gets back, okay, Dave, you're going on full screen here, just so everyone can see it.
Yeah, I love the fact it's green screening though.
Yeah.
And Jay, if you would, Jay, would you do the honors?
Damn it, Jen.
Fantastic.
It's brilliant.
So I'm gonna post a link in the chat. So if you want your own Damn It Jen shirt, go here. You get your very own Damn It Jen shirt.
And for Mr. Darth Dawkins, if he's still listening, if you want to criticize me when you're talking in channel, that's how you do it. That's the official way to criticize me.
Damn it,
Damn
Jen.
it, Jen.
It's canon. It's official.
It's official. Yes, it's about the only thing any of us have as a religion.
Oh, atheist admits they have a religion.
Because religion
Yes!
is stupid, right?
Bastard. Oh dear. Now, what we might do is we're probably, with all that being said, we're probably going to wrap it up soon because Daily Atheist is going to start soon, and I always feel bad because we always cut into his. Oh, sorry.
No, I just want to, seeing as how Dave's on now, what would his answer be to Mero's question earlier about if you had an indestructible ship, which would you rather study, a neutron star or a black hole?
You couldn't do a black hole. Not to the point that you wanted to.
Both Jen and I are like,
Time will not allow it. Whereas a neutron star, it might take you hundreds of thousands of years, but you can come out of it the other side having studied it.
Studied it, yeah.
Raven's got a good question.
Go on. I can't see the chat. Give it to me.
Says, who wants Woof Damn It Dave shirts?
I still want
we've got to get
Screw
those.
You, Jay.
We'll have to get Raven under them shirts. Woof, Damn It Dave, and Screw You Jay.
That's funny. I love
Best
it.
name ever. So canonized. Damn it, Jen.
I think it pretty much has.
That is canon.
Although Mero is still trying to say go with blame Jen, but it's blame Math Pig.
Yeah, it's blame Math Pig and Damn It Jen.
Damn it, Jen works better.
I mean that false religion of blame Jen. We're just not going to accept that. We're going to have to put it to death if she continues with it because that's how us religious types go.
Well, she started it, but other people are saying it. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually, that works really well. Yeah, you have the Damn It Jen on the front and the Screw You Jay on the back.
Hey, that works.
Because I co-host with you, so it actually is a really good way to do the shirt.
I love it when you go to click on something and then three things pop up in the chat and you end up clicking on something completely different. Not to say that what I clicked on wasn't important, but someone saying hello to someone probably wasn't what I was going for. But,
That's all right.
Yeah.
It's Inquisitive Quandary, So it's okay.
It's all good. Now, I'm going to end everything because Daily Atheist is about to start, and I feel bad because I always cut into his time, and he'll sort of be sitting there and go, oh, hang on, we've had 20 new people come on. It must be all the Aussies. So,
yeah, actually started.
so
starts on the
what
other
I'm going
computer.
to So if someone can put the link in for Daily Atheist. Oh, it's like we're dual streaming. We've got Daily Atheist going on here.
Kind of weird.
Copyright strike.
So what I'll do is, if someone wants to put it in the chat, that's good. I'm going to go and do the rounds and see what everyone's got coming up, and we'll do our farewell. So, Jen, damn it, Jen, what's going on?
Do you want some? What do you want for lunch?
I'm doing a video on Phuket Word, one of his latest Dummers videos. So there'll be a debunking video, and I'm also doing a a companion video to Mero's clitoris video. So they should both be out this weekend.
Excellent. Jay, what's going on in your world?
Well, if everything goes all right, sometime Saturday, it's not Saturday, Sunday, my Jack the Ripper video will be coming out. That is completely researched and scripted by Raven. I'll do the recording and the editing for it, but Raven's doing the research and the scripting for it. So there's that. I just posted the new video yesterday morning for ETC this morning. Some more weird news. And then tomorrow night's stream is on Atlantis. We're going to be talking about Atlantis.
Now, Mama Atheist Amanda, please tell me you're going to go get some sleep after this.
Well, after Chris's show, sure.
You know what? Now, this is commitment. This is commitment. Absolute commitment. And obviously what you've got coming up is we've just got to work on the date for the first episode of Exodus Youth. And yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Scammer, what's happening in you? Mate, you've just hit 200 subs.
Yep, I did. I hit that the other night. Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep. Little milestone I'm very happy with. I said that what I've got coming up in just over a week or so. I don't want to announce the date yet because it's sort of just penciled in at the moment. But Chris Shelton's agreed to come on my channel. We're going to talk about Scientology with him, which I'm really looking forward to that because I've always wanted to actually talk to the next Scientology.
You can talk Xenu, can't you?
Yeah, Hail Xenu. So
Hail Xenu.
I think unless he keeps pushing his luck with me, I think I'm done with Validation Boy. Like I said, he pushed out. I offered him the chance to like debate or a discussion. He pushed out, so I think I'm done with him. To be honest.
Hashtag bitch made.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
And
Dave, when you're not wearing Damn It Jen shirts, what's going on?
Well, I feel I should chill Mero, given that I nicked their spot. But I've got apparently the crap quiz coming up.
Excellent. That worked.
It looks like that's the winner, name-wise.
Now, everyone who's in the chat here, I need you all to do me a favor because I've been trying to get this going every week and we get a little bit of mixed success. Everyone here who is in the chat, can we all agree on something here? We're all going to go over to Daily Atheist and write Atheist Pastor sent me.
Yep.
Cool?
Yep.
We're all there?
Okay.
Excellent. All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to finish it. Let's go and jump over and see how Daily Atheist is and just write a quick Atheist Pastor sent me. It's a bit of a joke between me and him, so he will appreciate it. But if we can just bombard, so everyone who's in the chat as well, Atheist Pastor sent me, he'll love it. He will absolutely love it. The link is there in the chat. So for those who haven't seen it, here it is. And thank you, everyone, especially those who have been with us for the entire 2.5 hours. Jen, Jay, Scummer, Cripple, thank you. And Amanda, like seriously, getting up at 5:30 in the morning for this. My hat is off to you.
Always
if I had a hat, it would be off. Absolute legends. So, and I'm looking forward to what we've got coming up. So, all right, everyone. So jump over. Remember, Atheist Pastor sent me on the Daily Atheist, and wherever you are, good morning, good evening, good night, good afternoon, or wherever you are on this wonderful earth.
And please don't choke on the selfie stick.
Be water, my friends.